As we are once again alive upon the internet. And also, yeah, we're getting to warm up our voice to start with. Yeah, let's make sure that everything's set up correctly, that I'm in the right categories and such with the right titles. We are. And our DO is looking fine as well. But yeah, let's indeed, as the title says, we're gonna spend a little bit of time here. I want to get basically this character's weekly done, and we'll get all the other dailies done. So let's go around the block and we'll end up on that character, and then we'll go and do some Div 2 as well as some. Actually, when I was sorting, I was like, oh yeah, I haven't played Div 2 in a while. Which is, in this case, like Saturday was the last time. Played a little bit of it.
Here in the city. Check it out.
And yeah, we did get global events rewards. Actually, does this thing? No, okay. So also, it turns out, having seen the list that somebody put up, I'm not sure actually. I think it was Polly, but it seems that the parts where I wasn't picking them up, which kind of makes sense because then actually, yeah, you're not receiving them. But I would have assumed that if you overflow or something, that it still counts, but it didn't actually. Let's actually for this character, let's pop this. We've been giving a bunch of
Stay safe.
punks some of that. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So onslaught cache is a medium. So that's 2 and so small BZ cache from
These things happen.
a different time. Yeah. So let's pop these. Let's get these in the bag.
Hey, you need a little something?
Alright, so that was the only one I was missing there. And yeah, we still got tier 2. So that worked out. Which is the one I was after, honestly. Cleaners, specialized items crafted, and Rikers eliminated. So basically cleaners and Rikers and some crafting. Let's do the crafting first. Well, actually we'll go and fight like around this area where there's both cleaners and Rikers. We only need the Rikers to be in the...
You are now leaving the safe area.
That way. I want it to be in here. We'll need the Rikers to be in the DZ, so once we get that to 10, we can always exit and just do a named group or something. I feel we should just do lightweight on force. Yeah. Also, I saw they have a maintenance set up for tomorrow for Div 2. So I'm guessing that might be some of the other further issues fixed that they've been having. That's over here, right? Let's go from this end. There's a whole war zone happening there. But yeah, with these kind of objectives, it's also kind of doable.
Transmissions jammed.
Even if there is
proximity coverage only. Backup activated.
People with
System
bad
rebooted.
intentions about.
Warning, now entering dark zone.
Mostly because we just need to get kills in so we can jump around.
Warning. Readings indicate
Because also
this
every time we
area
get
is
killed, we get to
contaminated.
fast travel somewhere else. So. Is this cleared? Oh, this is clear. Oh. Interesting that this is clear. This place doesn't get hit much because it's
Leaving
not
contaminated
actual
area.
ladder. So. What else do we have? We especially need Rikers. Let's go get those. And hey there, Windsor. And thank you for the well wishes. And yeah, hope you're enjoying your evening too. I enjoyed playing a bunch of Warframe earlier as well today. And now as well, we have a little bit more time.
Oh, no! Ain't much of a challenge.
But yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of more free time than I had like the last few weeks. And likely as well, I'll tomorrow I likely won't stream, but in the afternoon I'll even have a few hours. But I'm gonna use that time to make an reanimated only tips short because
You ain't got it here.
that'll be tomorrow's release. And also do a bunch of work so that Wednesday, at least I'm right, it's Wednesday, right? It's the 21st, whatever that is. Okay, Wednesday, okay. There's a live stream, and then we can live stream, watch that together, basically. Should just use my sticky and stuff here. Just being a dumb brute and just trying to murder through it.
You're out, man. Let's party.
I should clean this out though. And yeah, let's go for the exit because that was the DZ one. Let me make sure that was the DZ. Yeah, this one's just combat, so this one we can do outside. We can go murder some cleaners out there. Although we might also see that patrol again. We'll just go from one that names. And he did this as well. Official personal only. Be brave. Whatever you say, advertisement billboard. I know there is some fighting going on. That's likely at that like
Attention.
PZ1
Exiting
entrance.
dark zone.
Hey, stupid. Over here.
You are now entering a safe area.
Cleaners, you say? Yeah, let's go be over here. Actually, this area might be also good for it.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
You know what? Let's yeah, let's go to this loadout tactician.
We're just doing what they don't have the guts to do.
One of those. Oh, that's the last two I need. Right there. Yeah, won't even go for the named. Yeah, let's go get this one cleaned up. We'll go character 1, 4, and then actually on 2 we'll quickly just put whatever. Although this character 3 still have some caches, we'll check if we have some caches there still. Basically emptying out all the remaining caches. Priority marked caches, and then we'll make from whatever we have, the best build we can. It should be basically all the stats I'm looking for. We popped enough stuff to... We got enough, like, cash stuff. This wouldn't be usable anyway. Oh yeah, that came from the 2 caches, right? The onslaught caches we're getting. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one.
Sorry I can't give you a bag of that.
Let's quickly check character 3. Or we go get the dailies done on character 3 as well, and then we'll log out and log back into them for the weekly later. So no, let's just video for experience is helpful. So no weapon is let's go to a red core then. I mean, the red core is the same pool. But you gotta remember that actually, so grade 30 is basically 2 red cores. It's like you have 2 more red cores. Which is actually something I had in my notes and I actually didn't talk about in the end. Yeah, let's see the dailies on this character and then we'll leave the weeklies. So it's the same pool, basically, it's the same stat. You have 15 weapon damage on a core, and you have, you know, with grade 30, you would have 30 weapon damage. But the thing to especially get is that just because it is going into a pool that already exists, you're not getting, you know, grade 30 isn't 30% more damage, which a lot of people can get around. It's still a lot of damage, like 10% more on, or like the 13%, 12%, 13% more on a red build that it is. That's quite a bit. Like, that is well within that you'll feel it. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. Okay, so they don't have any here. But yeah, let's get their daily done, and then we'll go to character 4, get their daily done. They definitely have caches, so we'll pop them there, and then go to character 2, get their daily done, and then set up a predator's mark, and then come back to character 3. And finish up their weekly. That's actually what I need for the weekly, just 6 missions. Is doable.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Is well doable.
Don't worry, it happens.
If we're going Rikers, let's see if this landmark is here. It is. Because if there's a patrol out here, let's actually load up their predator's mark.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Caution. Entering dark zone.
No patrols outside. Is this the same? Yeah. That's the same. Oh, they've moved up to there now. Same session. What did she see? Where's this patrol? Oh, they are there. So she get that patrol first because they'll move a lot. And the landmark here will always be there.
Gonna blind him. What the hell?
So we need a little bit more than a landmark. Usually. Well, depends also if this has 2 waves or not. But usually it
No more
doesn't.
fucking around. It's on.
Took him a second to realize shots were being fired.
Earn that respect. You ain't got a chance. Heads up, gonna take him out. Fuck yourself. We gonna finish you off. Get him out of cover.
That's gonna be behind me. Or somebody.
Area secure.
Oh, somebody killed 1 or 2 here already. That's annoying. The extraction area is also Rikers, so... Worst case, we can call for extraction and just make some Rikers spawn. Oh, actually, that first bit of the tunnel here... Oh. There's already somebody extracting. Let's go see if they have 1 Riker for us there. That's that player. One. I just need 1. Oftentimes some patrol around here. Is that guy following me? He is following me. If he wants to murder me. Let's give him a jump scare. Hey! No jump scares. Didn't care at all. Okay.
Incoming supply drops detected.
It's gonna be. This came back. We're just running past each other. Again. But yeah, this respawned. That's Rikers, so. Can't I go?
Caution. Do not cross security checkpoint without certified protection gear.
Aww.
Warning. An agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Kill me then. Let's get to a different spot. Why didn't you go rogue at the start of it then? Dickhead. We'll go somewhere else. Thing with this is as well, we can get somewhere else faster than them, and I'm not on a build that can fight there anyway.
What? War.
So we'll just go over here. Likely at least like these 3 have respawned. But yeah. They didn't even want to share 1 kill there. What a dick. Although it's a DZ, it's the rules. Expect everyone to be assholes, and you might be pleasantly surprised once in a while, and then you'll meet expectations the rest of the time. But I'm more like surprised, like why like not assault me on the first part of it. At least as well, that puts my link on cooldown. So I'm just gonna.
Here we go.
Have you murdered? Maybe if I kill the Riker, it'll focus me. Sir? Can I be barbecued?
Remember why you're here.
Thank you. Fast travel. I don't think you even lose anything, right? Dying to NPCs. But even if you do, it's just XP.
You go in without this, you're dead.
I don't think you
now
even.
entering a
I don't
safe
think you even
area.
do. Yeah. So cleaner still. So let's go over here. Well, actually, yeah, down there might be better. But we've already jumped here anyway. Let's go there.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Take it down.
Let's go kill that one named, but then from this side.
That was some nice work.
Hey, thank you for all you're doing.
Stick out your weak points. Or just die to my bleed, also fine. Seeing as we just need a few, maybe I go here instead. Because there I would just get a few and it'll be... Like there's a bunch of people between me and the named. Here less so. Should have actually just decided to not go. DZ9 is handy for if it's like there's a few landmarks there, but we're all getting hit anyway, so should have just decided to go the other side. And hey, there's 7 seal. But yeah, die and learn. Get dropped to classified, most likely. Okay. That's the 3 dailies. Let's go run this way and get out of combat, and that's shall we. Let's go do the same on the other characters that still remain. One thing I should totally do once we're back actually in Div 2 is
Readings indicate this area is
the
safe.
weekly was a conflict one, so I wouldn't mind actually getting that in. It's not usable anyway. Got these. I should check that I have enough space actually for all the diff deck. So likely later on we'll jump into some
You're gonna like what
what you see.
conflict matches.
Wouldn't you know it? Now, I don't know what you know, but I know what I know ain't much. What I hear, though, that's a different matter. And what I'm hearing is that people been seeing some weird crap over on the west side. What kind of weird crap?
Hey, come on back sometime.
Also, I'm in the 300 millions now. Well, I keep using a bunch of that up as to get Phoenix credits from the vendor caches. And hey, they're over there. En ja, goedenavond. Yeah, let's jump to character 4, where I also have a few Predators caches, I think, still. Let's pop those, do her dailies, and then we'll end up on character 2 in the end. And let's actually put that Predators together and also see if I have a weapon for it, actually, an SMG. Or, well, a house. Let's be honest. A good house. Then those pieces also can get out of the stash. Finally.
Hey, gotta see it to believe it.
How much did I end up doing in total?
You are now entering a safe area.
Okay, 95k. I think like the lowest before this was like 125. It also makes sense. I was at work one day and also we spent one day going descending. Which,
You know what I'm saying? I like to think
maybe I did. Cut the patch in. It's definitely wanted the tier 1 patch. Are the Brooklyn caches not getting any exotics at all now lately? It's gonna be RNG, and I would guess. I don't think they would touch that percentage just of them. They're just more trying to contain how many exploits exist for, you know, getting a ton of them. I wonder actually if tomorrow's maintenance also has some fixes.
Contamination level rising below street level.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
What am I running actually?
Backup activated. System rebooted.
That's fine now.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area. Warning. Now
Running
entering
tactician,
dark
not
zone.
per se the best build for in here, but will do, and I can get some skill kills. Would be funny, like, if this was realistic, it would just, that guy just was swinging at me, just the bombs hitting him in the back just makes it, you know, makes the axe go even harder.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
These guys respawn? No, I would have seen someone by now. That's fine though. Let's go kill some Rikers.
Contamination level critical below strike level. Now leaving the contaminated area.
That's a faction we need here anyway. But it's not uncommon to have like a drought. And then, you know, suddenly you get dozens in a row and then... That's just... RNG quite often actually to humans doesn't feel random. Is one of the biggest issues of actually trying to do random shit.
He's dead.
Get off our turf. We love to gang up on pigs.
So when we're talking about being humans being very object and pattern based, that's that. Like we see 5 in a row not getting it, and then that becomes the pattern we focus on.
Let's party.
Pleasure to kill you.
Here we go. Let's party. That's the one there.
Not the best build for this fight. But it'll do. That was some shooting.
Gonna blast this fool!
No, I'm gonna blast you, fool. Left him on a sliver. Let's see what this exotic is. Like, not likely to extract. It's way too busy. Oh, it's just a hill there as well. How many brands and gear sets are there in Div 1? I mean, there's no brands. Straight up front. Because yeah, brands didn't exist until Div 2. In Div 1, if you have like a high-end piece, that's also why the gear sets are so much better. And you see us running that. They do have talents. Every piece has talents. But yeah, there's no like brands to them. Gear sets. I don't have the answer off the top of my head, but I can get you somewhere where there is the answer. What actually does this have?
Hostiles detected below street
There
level.
is this. I'll just put the link to this in there. I'm actually not sure even if this has like a because this isn't like the Discord one, but this is kind of like. I mean, this should look familiar, right? For those that know the other one. Oh, yeah, gear set bonuses. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Oh, that's the wrong. But also in here, so for instance, Banshee is kind of like this game's system corruption. It's especially, you know,
Attention. Leaving dark
PvP
zone.
kind of setup
I got
anyway.
stuff that'll save your life.
Like it has literally bonuses that are like just these dark zone currency gained and stuff. And I actually have one of each, right? Let me actually check. Alpha, Deadeye, Firecrest, Reclaimer. Yeah. I have one of each at least as well. At this point. What do we need? More cleaners. Yes. Let's actually go fight over here then. Because we might just get all of them with one place.
Don't let him get away! Going in! Gun! I'm clear! It's over now.
We murder them all, my pretties. Ah. We're on 8, and there's gonna be 3 over there.
Clean that blade up!
Bye. I do enjoy using tacticians nowadays for the named runs. You just most of the time just delete the entire wave, except when it's a heavy. Especially you have to kind of catch them before they spread out. But with the name groups, that's pretty easy. Indeed, not too bad. There's definitely some, you know, although, yeah, you definitely want a striker
Now entering
just
a safe
for
area.
when you're kind of like Difty,
city. How's my new favorite
just to get, you know, through the legendaries and incursions and stuff like that. But a bunch of the other builds are also, I kind of really like Predator's Mark. I kind of really like Hunter's Fate. Tactician like this.
Hey there, New York.
Yeah, Reclaimer for
You
healing.
better know by now I've been doing this for nothing.
Sentry as well. Sentry's call is pretty good. So we popped everything here, right? Yes. So let's
Get back to it.
go to character 2. Do their... Oh, no, actually, you know what? We won't even go do their dailies first. Well, first actually put that predator marks together. Because I'll just take the mods from... Actually, I'm not sure I can. Well, let's see how that works out for us. Benches a philosophy of score because what done right since those are fairly frequently. Yeah. The thing is though that at least as well in Div with, or well, Syscore in Div 2 more so is also kind of set up that it's like they wanted it to work PvE end as well, so it doesn't have just PvP bonuses. Like the PvP bonus of it is honestly just a nameplate. The rest of it all works outside of there as well. It's just in comparison to everything else, there isn't enough damage there. in Div 2 end. I haven't per se looked at Banshee much. Actually I think it's on this character. I have like a classified set that I just kind of threw together. And that's about
You're
it.
now entering a safe area.
Yeah, so this character has a bunch of these. Do I pop them all? Yeah, let's just pop them all. Is it two? Just random classifieds and then a bunch of predator.
Come take a look. So, what looks good to you?
What does look good to me? This one would be usable. This one would be just worse than that one anyway. That's striker. Don't need more striker pieces. And we'll keep the best one and see what we pull out of the stash. I'd rather have this one. Because they do have high armor, so maybe it saves on a bit of...
Another satisfied customer.
maybe it saves on a bit of optimization.
Hey, agent. Let's have a chat. I got something you'll be interested in.
Yeah, I could use some competition. Winning the ratings means coming in last, if you know what I mean.
So
You're gonna get yourself a little sign.
let's just load this guy's normal Striker. Yeah. We'll take that as the basis. Let's slap this thing together, shall we? So
And my sources have been telling me that the Chuckles bliss-shaped hole at the top of the
armor damage, and I can do the thing, and I can do. Yeah.
the guys in the snazzy khakis someone again.
We'll take this one just because the armor is higher, but yeah, I can put. What was it? Health on kill? Health on kill. So health on kill, and we can reroll this number. Get a workable backpack. I was about to say, but why is this one here? That one's not workable at all. I think that was the old one. I took it out to trash it. I forgot to. I'll take that one. Doesn't matter much anyway. Just Can change both stats. This glove was already set up correctly. Adachi, is it fully set up correctly? Yeah. Without even a reroll. This one has all the stats I want. No, I have 3 holsters.
Best gear for the streets right here.
What size? Armor. Is it also the highest overall? Because I can reroll 1 stat, so this will be like this will be the lowest stat. On this one, the armor would be lower. But these 2 stats, like this would be the lowest stat. Let's go with this one because sometimes that armor takes forever. Oh, so that one, and then this one goes away. That goes away. Okay, so we have this. Let's actually reconfigure it all. Also, let's just deconstruct the rest. Shouldn't do that actually till I've set it up. Suddenly the wrong, like, oh no, I should have added another piece. So yeah, let's get the stamina up. And then D2, but it doesn't do the job. No, it's just too weak. It just doesn't have enough. I mean, that's the case for a lot of gear sets in Div 2. It's just in the sense of just their opportunity cost and like how much you can benefit from running that over something else. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's spend a moment here trying to get some of these stats a little bit okay, just so we can run it. This doesn't work. The nice thing about system corruption is you can make out like the pulse resistant, and you can also hide your nameplate, so you can just get away from people. So yeah, setting it up for just getting caches and stuff, it can be handy, but or exotic components. Give me something higher than 9 game. This can go up to 12. But yeah, this one goes to 11. Let's actually get the stamina maybe a little bit higher. That's lower. Anyway, basically need stamina everywhere. And then mods on top. Someone doesn't say long to use Intimidate with it, yeah. Intimidate seems like the obvious thing for it, but yeah, you just end up being better off running something similar, but then, you know, with better bonuses. Let's put Tarsus in a big one. I didn't even check what the number there was. Then again. Yeah, 1380. That's high enough. Let's set this up. And it just is. Oh yeah, just setting up that predator I wanted on this character. Just also to get these pieces out, and then also we can we can start running it. And in the end, I have all the pieces that I need. I'm not sure actually I have a good house for it. The gun, not the concept. I might be able to maybe shuffle around and get a good one for this character, and then like if it's as a secondary or something for different characters, just they get to go figure something else out. Yeah, it's a stamina roll. I think it goes to 5, right? Yeah, that's fine. There's So weakest gears in Div 1 are... We should compare the weakest in Div 2 in terms of how weak they are to each game's gear set. Div 1, I don't... Like, I don't know it well enough, systems-wise, to give a hard answer to that. Actually, you know what, let's go through kind of looking... I have that list still open. I feel Firecrest is kind of the obvious answer. Out of these, Deadeye as well, kind of. Deadeye just doesn't seem to have the it doesn't have the weapons that it would need. Basically the MMRs in Div 1 don't have the burst that Deadeye seems to need. Making it so that you can't really like keep up with even a sentry or something, by the look of things at least. But I might also just be not too familiar with the build set of sorts. But Firecrest definitely, in comparison to like Tactician, seems also very limiting, basically, just because it's kind of, you know, it's locking you to that one skill. Div 2 weakest. I would say maybe nowadays Tip of the Spear, but the Tip of the Spear also can be like there's a little bit of a use for it, but it's just generating ammo. Because it's either basically a Tip of the Spear, True Patriot. Because X0, for instance, is actually too strong to kind of be called weak, but maybe something like Breaking Point and Virtuoso kind of fit the bill. But the thing is with them, they're not weak per se, but their conditionality is just too stifling. Like you need to do way too much to get Virtuoso going to a decent degree. Same for Breaking Points. Like you're more often firing without the gear set bonuses than you are with, basically. So, those. But Devil Spear and True Patriot definitely both could use a little bit 11. So on this, I just need firearms to be stamina. I said that 1294 as a 1394 there for a second. Good thing I didn't. Well, no, it doesn't matter if I picked it. Just keep going till, for instance, we get one of those. Is one of these pretty low? What damage? Because maybe I roll this one just up to 12 just to save on optimization. But there's going to be enough optimization here anyway that we're going to optimize everything up. Maybe I don't touch the other, and then we can always, like, if I want to change maybe something. Because that thing's going to get fully optimized anyway there. So on this one, so yeah, we do this chance. Although maybe I take... I'll take that to chance for now. And then let's take this much higher. And actually, yeah, that's the lowest number anyway, so doesn't matter what that is. It's all gonna get optimized to full. And yeah, because actually, yeah, it has the stats I want. I wouldn't mind taking the stamina higher. Yeah, maybe we treat it with the glove. Because also disorient. Not sure any of these like makes more sense than any of the others. Fire might be Burn resistance. Because burn is like the most annoying. But also, I don't care enough about that to like change now. Let's just get the stamina up. Especially. Instead of the house, the bleed from bears more based on weapon damage. No, not particularly. It's how much you hit for. It basically is like 10 hits worth. Right? Unless I'm misunderstanding something. I'm guessing more the recommendation of the AK is. I'm not sure how like the bleed spread thing works, but also yeah, I want the SMG one is the thing. Like I have already an AR one. I have a general rule set for myself. If I like do a build twice on separate characters, I just don't do a direct copy. Like that's just. I'd rather have something different. So I already have an AR one, so I'm kind of actually already copying out by going like, you know what, this one is then an SMG one. So this one hasn't been rerolled yet. Because the obvious what I would want is Predator Destructive. And we can get our stats up to hit Destructive. Do I have one though? Predatory Sustained. Oh, Destructive. Okay, that one wasn't re-rolled. Yeah, it's this one also has Destructive. Okay. Good thing I kept a bunch of them.
Agent, let's talk. Got something new.
Right? Yeah. Let's hope this doesn't eat everything I have. As well. The Destructive Hurried. So let's try to get Predatory. Otherwise Deadly. Oh no, I want Predatory, right? Like it's gonna be because we could at least trigger Deadly, so let's put that at least there for now. Well, actually, yeah, Vicious would have been better than it anyway, because we can also trigger that. Game's being a dick. This one, is, I feel, always is a part where the Div 2 is just like just being able to just pick the talent and pay a price. Pay one price and get it done. I mean, yeah, already I'm a stacking crit as well. But the bleed is just like how much you hit for, and then the 10 hits. I can kind of understand going for the AK with the like you hit harder, so you make a bigger bleed number, but you're also making a bigger bleed number less often, basically, right? It kind of depends on if that bleed is applicable and such as well, and how often. Because actually, I don't know how that even works with Predator's Mark. I guess there is some good reason for the AK there, but it might also not be. There we go, Predator. So, house. Actually, oh no, that's a. No, actually, that's not a bad idea. We can take just the cool-headed one. Although, also, I want the pistol to hit decent. So let's take that. A secondary, just some AR. That can trigger all of its things. Actually, maybe I put this one there and we can save it with that. Because yeah, we'll have the firearms for it in a second. Not for that one though. Yeah, let's take a secondary AR just to have enough. Let's already start putting it in here. I do actually like the naming mechanic of this, although in Division 2 having it be free, like open. Although the thing is, but you just keep running into limitations of the thing, right? So here at least we just do it like that, and that's a predator classified. Yeah, so let's mod this up. We'll do the same way as the other one, where we'll just take yellow mods. Do I have enough? No, wait, actually, first off, does this character have maybe from a different build? Crit chance ones, firearms, and stamina. Oh, that's some stamina ones in there. Why is that one that low? That's a lot low. Okay, are these all stamina? There's all different numbers, so that's weird. They're not from a vendor or something. I was like, maybe I bought the cheap ones from the vendor. Might have better ones than these, right? Let's actually fix this up then. Because we also have a firearms one there. Although actually, the firearms ones are on this character, so let's take that. So many of these. It's also annoying that it kind of works like this, where it's you have to remove the thing to kind of figure out which mod is which. Also, I'm not sure if this Banshee is set up correctly. I just threw them in together for now, just to mess around with it a little. So there's a 258. Let's make everything above 260. We seem to have enough. And then we can reuse some of the stamina mods in that other one. $60. So let's write that one. Let's actually get rid of some of those. So there.
Your attention, please. The base of operations blending.
I guess I just wanted to throw something together quick. So yeah, to this. So how many do I need actually? Is I just need one stamina one, right? And the rest can be firearms. Yeah. So let's take the one from the backpack here.
Hey, I've got a target for you.
Let's do that. There we go.
You want to hear a good one? Me too.
Uh, that's fine.
Agent, I got something for you.
That's fine for now. I'll get some better ones for there. Do I have any small grips on this character? No. Should have actually checked the mods as well and put some of those in the stash. Do you have any loose mods here? Weapon mods? No. Okay, let me catch up here for a second. What was I? Would Rigor not going the weakest character? Nah, Rigor is still... Rigor lacks skills that work well with it. But Rigor is still more potent than some of those. Something like Tip of the Spear or such. But yeah, I could definitely use a rework. But the problem with Rigor is more like hardwired to exist. In the same way that, for instance, Exuro on itself is actually not too weak of a build. It's just that Eclipse exists. And is just... ends up being better. What I need. So yeah, let's take that and just steal from this one for a second. Just for now. I need these two, right? Yeah. Let's not strip it then. Although that rate of fire actually could stand to be a little higher.
Are your ears burning, Agent?
But for now. Just give it a skin, that way I know it's kind of... So which one do we get from the... I don't remember anymore. From the current... Oh, let's go with that. I was like that one. From the global event we just finished. Okay, so that... And then we just need one more thing, which is fine with the skills being the exact same. The talents. So I want the immunity. I want combat medics. Do I give up? Don't actually remember which one I gave up on the other one. But yeah, for the bleed spread. Because of that stability, I'd rather have that than this. We're pretty tanky anyway. Although maybe because we are pretty tanky, we should go with that. I'll see actually what I picked on the other character. And yeah, one last thing, which is the crit chance. Pulse mods. Those ones will be shared between the other builds and this one, or other builds and this one.
Agent, gear for the streets, right here.
There we go. Only the pistol isn't exactly what I want, but the rest is fine because, yeah, this is all active now, right? And same for here. Oh, actually, yeah, it will be great out there. Yeah, let's go and murder some things with this. We'll take it for the daily. Let's first craft a few here. Oh. Let's go for that same area. Let's go from here, and maybe if this has respawned, we can gobble that up as well. Yeah, I'm curious. Alright. Okay. What is it? LMB kills, lock chest, distractions hijacked. Yeah. It's not the greatest week for trying to get on that board.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
That's actually how, what is my...
Entering dark zone.
Let's see if these guys die to the bleed. Oh, they died to the bleed. That's enough bleed damage then. Because that was just the bleed spreading to them, and that was enough to kill those guys.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
It's really dependent on if you're getting the better damage or the worse damage of the... Because actually if the start of the magazine has the extra damage on this, and then you like make the bleed happen with that, and that spreads, that's like a lot more than when it's off. Where's your thing? I have nothing else. This feels fine. This is exactly what I wanted. Here's an extra setup for this character to kind of have.
Exiting the contaminated area.
We got our cleaners in, which wasn't even the DZ one, so let's now actually go get the rakers, which we do need to do in the DZ. Landmark there, yeah. Because maybe if this is cleared, we can go for that landmark. We can still get a decent chunk more damage out of this because it isn't optimized up yet. Also, those weapon mods, I could definitely get some more damage out.
Check for weapons. Get off my turret! Take him out! Get away from that thing!
But actually, one time just sit there and see how actually the bleed. It's too small of an icon to just try keeping in. Like, does it a refresh on the next 10 hits? Because I don't think so, right? You can't overwrite. I would. Normal rule set would also kind of normally indicate the same damage of bleed would not. Well, actually, yeah, technically you might do a stronger bleed, right? So, because the bleed is based on the hit. The pistol with cool-headed. I'd rather have the pistol also have some damage. Like, I don't end up using the pistol with... Also, like from tactician build on this character. But there's the parts where you like have to drag the things, right? So I'd rather just have a pistol that actually hits quite a bit harder.
Attention. Exiting dark zone.
Yeah, so we got the mushroom. Okay. Well, we'll play around more with this. Although it's basically it's Predator's Mark, except hey, now it's with the SMG.
Feast your eyes on my.
Let's pop these as well. And at least I have a lot saved up. I can just optimize this one up all the way with the div tech. Actually, you know what? Let's do some of that because I'm almost full. Yeah, especially the weapon being this low. Because what does a normal house have? 19.2, and then this is 18, so that's already like a decent chunk. Yeah, let's take this one up. Is actually how far off are some of these? Because what I might do, yeah, because we have so much of it. Oh, nice. Why don't you get it to full? But if I need to optimize armor, I won't go all the way through it. But let's get actually all the stats maxed out. Although, by this time, considering armor with it as well, it has worked in our favor. And because I've had a bunch of other items where like this is super low, which doesn't matter that much, but still you want to max it. Yeah, let's just max this build out. I'll be perfectly content with this build anyway. That movie. Actually, no, let's just max it out. And we're done with it as well. So I want to make sure, yeah, I can't do it with purple mods, right? And reach destructive. I'm pretty sure I tried on the other one, right? Okay. How much did that eat actually? Oh yeah, under like 1800-ish. That's not too bad of a price. Yeah. Yeah, because we would have 60 times 4 less. So that's 240. Yeah. It just barely doesn't make it. But also, how much should I need for this? Pretty. Oh no, we need 3.8. I'll try it again.
Gonna like
Okay.
what you see.
Oh, the thing would be, we would still need a mod there anyway. Yeah, because we need one mod here anyway to get over the 9K.
Hey, come on back sometime.
So it'll be 240 here less, basically. So yeah, that doesn't work yet. Yeah, let's go to character 3 real quick and actually bang out their weekly, for which I just need a few more missions. So let's go. Let's go. Do that as our last thing here for Div 1. And then we'll jump over to Div 2. Oh, and hey there, Randy. Yeah, sorry for missing that earlier. I was kind of focused on there. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, and I hope everybody's enjoying their day as well. It's actually a pretty relaxed day for me today, but we got to also do some warframing this afternoon, which I've been actually dabbling with a little bit with it here and there. I kind of want to just reach its end game kind of thing.
Indicate this
But
area
I'm also
is
not
safe.
sure how long that's going to take. Because less so than, for instance, at least like First Descendant had like the level 100 thing. Like once you reach that, at least you're at the level cap, and the real end game starts now, kind of. I don't get the feeling. I don't get the feeling. Oh, actually, I only 6 missions. You know what? I'm just gonna out a match for a mission, challenging, and see if we get something, and we did. Yay! At least I want to kind of finish. Like, there's definitely
I've got a joint Sarah JTF strike force ready to move in. They'll take samples from as many refugees as they can find.
Medical personnel?
A couple of EMTs in the mix,
there's this
Doctor?
many quests left
A
and
couple?
stuff.
As in only 2?
The rest are first aid certified. They know how to tap a vein. Get going.
Oh, did I actually join at literally
Without
the end?
contaminating the samples, I assume.
Or infecting themselves. Yes.
That works out for me.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't want to run this. Yeah,
Thank
let's
you,
just
Doctor.
run predators.
Get moving, Agent.
Agent, it's Dr. Candle. I want to stress to you the vital importance of
it's a
safeguarding
free
any
mission.
civilians you may come across.
oh.
The math says some of those people must have survived the
think
dollar flu.
you wanted
That
to
means
stay
they've
up
got
there, actually.
antibodies to it that I need to have a hope in hell of fighting this thing. And the ones who are just sick, having a broader genetic diversity of virus samples will help us track the virus's rate of
Should've maybe,
mutation,
swapped over
which
to
is
that
a long
strike
way
on
to
this
say,
character.
keep those people alive until I get what I need from them. Got that? Great.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area. A new agent is joining your team.
Well, actually, here I'm running the other predator mark I have. They are one. Although on here, I do feel like running the AK. I feel just the obvious sense. The lightweight M4 has a lot better just upfront damage. Its burst DPS is definitely much more there. Because those two differ by about 10% on the burst, and the sustain of the AK isn't much better. If at all, actually. Is it at all? Let's have a peek, actually. Did I mess this one up yet? Why is this guy clapping? No, not that window, this window, there we go. The one tables. I don't need to be there, right? They can just get to the end.
Alert. An agent is leaving the team.
What? Is that... That's not... What? That's not the end of the mission, right? You have to get the crane. Or is that already mission
Agent,
complete?
if you can find the crane controls, drop that
Am I
tank
silly?
someplace safe.
I don't feel... Actually, I mean, I can check on this, right? Those guys just leave before finishing actually the mission? What? Are we getting the same as like people not going up the elevator in Lincoln? Just leaving downstairs in Dipty? I wonder if I don't get a feeling it was intended, but 'cause I feel, yeah,
That should do it, Agent.
that
Solid work. Yes, good work. Now, sample team, listen up.
I know
Like
I
I was
was half
saying,
AFK.
I'm going to need those blood samples labeled and organized so we can track corroborating factors. Let's move
No,
this
AK
discussion
doesn't
to a
even
different channel
out-sustain
so we
it
don't bore
on
the agent.
base. Although they're basically the same sustain. So M4 and AKM is around the same sustain, and then M4 is like 10, just under 10% ahead on burst. Well, I'm just gonna look in here. Because here they're side by side. But here, very much not so. That's a pretty big, yeah. But I wonder, yeah, if there's like the bleed length and such, if that matters, or if there's just... Oh yeah, that's this other guy's world, of course. Let's matchmake again. Maybe we get... But at the end of a mission once more. Like, there's no practical reason for leaving there, right? Like, they don't get... for... they just missed that on the ending.
That doesn't sound good. If they build up enough pressure in the turbine system, yeah, it'll blow the whole plant, maybe the whole block.
Most of the way through this mission as well, yay!
Plants have backup. Manual safety valves from before everything was automated.
One fight
Find
before the
those
boss
valves
fight.
and open them up to release the pressure. Now would be good. What did I just say? Only so long the
What did you
generators can
just say?
deal with a pressure building. You need to vent it, or the power station and a chunk of Town gets wiped off the map.
What wave are we
An
at?
agent on your team requires aid immediately.
Is this the last wave, or is this before the battles? Also, I should swap the old since I'm done. Okay. I still got it out.
Fire in the hole! Let's turn
Oh, it just takes a second. Wow. Get the sticky going. So used to the sticky being the Division 2 sticky, like it goes exactly when you press the instant use, but here it'll go like where you were aiming a second ago. That catches me out quite often. Oh, and
No
thank
additional
you so much
safety
for
valves
Armitage for
detected.
You vented a
7.
lot of the pressure, but it's still building.
As always,
Master
much
control room's the only
appreciated,
place
and
to shut it all down, so get
thank
there
you
quick.
for your patronage, and we'll be sure to waste that on some cosmetics, and also, yeah, Bell for Brooklyn, of course, coming up. I'm gonna buy 1 deluxe and 1 normal. Main account is gonna get deluxe, and then second account is gonna get the normal. Third account is just gonna not get any, and it'll just get parked for the time being.
Welcome to the end of the world, assholes!
I really need ammo. Can't skip this. Is this guy just sitting there? He's just contemplating his life choices that led him here. Where the bleed does spread, it feels pretty good. But it's such a low occurrence rate. I feel that should be just built into the gear set even more, right?
Well, let me send the wake-up crew.
Go to sleep. It's a weird sounding gun that guy had to my right.
Anyone not in the control room, get your asses in here right now! These clowns are all... Time to die. Well, shit. Gonna end here, gonna end now. And one of us don't get to walk away.
But there's like 6 of us. What? Did they go back? Never seen him do that. Is that a suppressed vector sound? Oh, that's not. I thought that was the mission complete, but.
Readings indicate an echo nearby. Power generator stabilized.
Well, nothing's exploded, and that siren stopped.
Actually, yeah,
so
let's go to the
looks like
strikers
we're
as
good.
striker.
I
Even
got
though
an
their
engineering
striker is
team already
kind of
mobile. They can finish up at the plant.
not just a
Nothing
full
left for
red
you to
one.
do,
right
so
now.
I guess you can roll out.
I'm just gonna slash G, GG, and leave. Oh, that worked out. 2 of them 2 missions in quick succession where we join towards the end of the mission. Just the way I like it. Just doing the last bits of it. See if we get 3 times lucky. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Gives up after a while. Let's actually see if maybe somebody's doing hard. And otherwise we'll go do some Lexingtons and matchmake there. Let's go do a Lexington at least, and then we'll matchmake again and see if we get somebody. Just do it on hard. Let's do it on challenging. Get some of those Phoenix credits. I just burned a few as well. Oh, I get you here. Get to using Predator. Can stop firing before the NPC is dead, but I have to. So you can definitely bleed and spread the bleed to NPCs. The bleed spread is on application. You don't need to. Like it isn't Eclipse. No, right? Because it basically, whenever you trigger a bleed, it has a chance of spreading. So it's not the it's not on the
This is about taking the Rikers out
like
at the
on
knees.
kill order.
There's no one who can replace Lorraine Barrett. She's the one who organized the
I
escape
feel
to
like new
Manhattan.
players can catch up in Division 2. Seems like most people are Federation.
If you can get them out before
That's
blowing
not
the
true.
lid off,
Thing is, you got to remember that like
Alright.
retention rate
First,
is always
don't
low
jeopardize the
for
mission.
a game
We're
like
going in on your
Division
heels.
or
The
you know.
jailbreak ends here.
A lot of people will play it kind of to where they feel that they've gotten something out of it and they'll go like, next. And then there's just a small percentage that, you know, keeps going into the thousands.
Jesus. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, very easily, actually, easier than most other games. Because once you've hit 40, like, honestly, all you need to do to catch up is be there for like 1 or 2 triple and quint XP events and get to 1K watch.
You got any last words?
Getting a striker together, which is like build-wise. Because especially on the build end, it's so much easier in Division to catch up than it is in a lot of other games. And then you have things like expertise and such, which kind of get a little bit into the way, but also like if you have expertise 15,
Incoming hostiles detected.
you already have a like, you know, more than half of expertise kind of damage there just because of the diminishing returns.
Way out of your league.
And I feel actually, yeah, likely next season it's gonna be pretty easy to reach up to 20. Like I feel the plateau is kind of now already around 17, so yeah, maybe more like 18, 19. But now it's I think like 17-ish where it starts to get hard for expertise. Because if you can get reach to 20, you're already most of the way there.
You're a lifesaver. I was sure they were going to kill me just like the others.
Is this guy gonna get him?
Another agent has joined your team.
I like this guy already. Just because he saved me some time. I don't want to grab that one.
Alert,
There's a
an
trigger
agent has
dependent
left your
on the
team.
museum because of that trigger build also spreads, no? Yeah, I mean you just need to hit that, but you don't need to like let the bleed kill the, like that's what I felt you were in. But I have to, so they can die from the bleed and spread the bleed, yeah. So yeah, no, like that part isn't
You are now
like that.
entering a safe area.
Like basically
the
just
hostage is being held on the
fire,
roof.
trigger the
You
bleed,
need to clear it out.
have an enemy, or at least preferably like if you have that option as well, fire at an enemy that can bleed, like if you're at solo scaling, and you know, let's say open world or something, anything that isn't, for instance, purple or something, or at least, or maybe heavy, isn't gonna have enough shots. Like, you're not gonna hit him enough. But the thing is more just trying to hit the same target 10 in a row, because if you're anything like me, I have a habit of, for instance, I shoot this guy and then I go like, oh, there's a pouch there, and then start shooting the other guy. And then as well, you have to think of like they're crossing over each other, so sometimes it's actually better
is leaving the team.
It's better to stop firing and just let it, you know. Just so you can keep hitting the same target. Ah, no, hit it back. Mark doesn't spread. Yeah, it's that talent on top. The,
We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down.
shrapnel is called.
That's an order, Sergeant.
Because they would always take that with Predator. Because also it seems to be like the full strength. Which is surprising, actually.
Lau here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that. My people are getting into position to breach the hull.
Because whenever it
Agent, you're gonna
triggers,
unlock
you'll
the
like
maintenance
just kill
access.
another.
The building blueprints show a security control room down in the basement.
Oh. I thought the button was on there. And, Right now, let's get a few more missions here in.
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area. Warning. Additional hostiles inbound. Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
This shit's nearly finished.
So far, so good. My strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hull on your signal.
What are we firing at?
A new agent is joining your team.
And yeah, we're paying it back. We had it earlier where we loaded into a mission that was just at the end of it. Now these two are getting that benefit.
Well, ain't this some
Okay.
shit?
Why would you leave just at the boss fight?
Not this time. I ain't done with this game.
Guess they're using it for like sessioning, but even then, like I would just, if I join a mission and it's at the boss fight, I'm gonna go like, hey, you know what? Stick around for like 3 seconds and get a completion. I'll leave that spot for them then.
Go on, kill me. Just one more day. Out of power, right? Just listen to you. So blind.
Oh, 2 man, it doesn't spawn.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Hey, a beret chest. Like some exotic in the corner of my eye.
We own these fools! Don't stop till they're dead!
I'm impressed,
close.
Agent. Tricky assignment,
It's
but
random
you did what
exotic.
had to be done.
Yeah, you broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at least now we can get these JTF folks back on the job.
I'm gonna
Oh,
add
yeah.
a match again and see if
I
I
need
get some
my
money.
people alive and out there fighting the good fight.
Off we go. No idea. Yeah, that one's well worth getting on Predator. That seems like a no-brainer for that one.
GPS says you're getting real
Although
close to that
that's
center.
like the
Careful they don't notice you
thing
before you want
talent.
them to.
It's not a gear talent. It's a like the perk talent kind
The
of thing.
relay's got to be on the
It's annoying that they call both
Probably
of
gonna have
those
some
things
techie
talents.
types up there to keep it running.
He's talking about combat engineers. They're alert, well-trained, and packing gear on par with ours. The LMB didn't cut corners on outfitting their people.
Wait till you meet some Black Tusk, Fela. Why is this heavy all the way in the back there? Just gonna turn them around for my friend there. I was assuming that guy upstairs had it, but okay, this guy did that. Push button. I feel dirty. The game made me use console. Now I'm a console pleb. No longer PC man. Exotic mask was bugging the PTS, so it's going to be fixed. The DLC dropping there. What talents? The mask was definitely bugged. It was working with named talents. If nothing else, like it shouldn't work with that. And then also, for instance, what you could have is perfect sadist and normal sadist. You couldn't have two of the same, but you could have perfect and a normal, or for instance, yeah, sadist, which take a while to guess what that means for OD. And also, yeah, the mask is not going to be there. I don't think they'll have it fixed yet, mostly because they don't need to have it fixed yet. The mask will come with... oh, wait, this is this part. I thought we were further. The mask will come with a climax mission, so it's going to be another 10 weeks at least. We'll know once the season starts how many weeks. Although, what, 11? Because it's likely going to be 10 scouts. We still have also a week of this season still to go. So it's going to be a bit. So. It's weird not to see somebody not go for the thing. Did they? No. There you go. And they did, I see. What sounds like top 5? So if Streamline goes in as was, but they've already said it won't, but it will be kind of like Streamline. It's whatever two like highest damage ones are. Depending on how Streamline goes in, it becomes, you know, for general builds, killer plus measured. But also the thing to consider with that is that you can go like killer plus preservation or killer plus fast hands. For instance, for OD, yeah, going sadist plus vindictive or sadist plus pressure points.
Overriding data.
Like, kind of makes sense. It's going to be a lot of build dependence as well.
Data has been overwritten. Overheating CPU. Disabling cooling
Although
mechanisms.
overall it's just whatever is the highest damage talents at the
Sequence
time.
complete.
Currently that's killer and
replaced,
measured.
and
We'll have to
CPU
see what the
destroyed.
final numbers for Streamline becomes. Streamline currently. If it goes in like still with high numbers. Next week, oh no, not next week.
Here's the thing.
In 2 days
You're
there's
right
going to
on
be a
top of that
live
weapons
stream.
cache. Once you kick in the
Likely
door,
they'll
you're
be
on your
able
own
to
until I
answer
can
at
get
that
back up in
point.
there. So watch your back.
One of the questions I would definitely expect is like, hey, what are the Streamline numbers? Because they didn't give any yet, but I feel on that live stream they kind of have to. Let's stay up here. I'm gonna guess these guys will get it.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
That was 100%, but yeah. And then also we'll need to have final, although we'll see what the final version becomes eventually. We'll have our answers eventually. But if it's going to be perfect talent or actually names, because I don't feel there's any like real reason to not have it not work with the Lexington or like the White Death or Mop or something like that. I feel it just being the perfect talent is enough, but then they should just like put the wording to be that. But then I was just up there. Out of position the whole time.
I'll sweep the area.
No survivor. One of ours down. Over there. Roger that. Your reinforcements just crossed the midpoint of the tunnel.
And yeah, we have the NPCs outside again being troublemakers, keeping us in combat.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Sorry, could you move a tiny bit? No, not that way. I mean, I got what I asked. Sir.
Hang tight. Backup's almost at your position.
We got there. Where did we recovery link there?
Nice job, Agent. They're still doing the tally, but the weapons you secured should keep the JTF in the field for a long time.
That's how you do it. You just kick the leg out from under these LMB mooks. Keep it up, and they're going
I'll leave the
down.
group as my...
All right, let's secure this site ASAP. Tran, give me an inventory
As
of
my
all the
way
ordnance
out.
we got here and prioritize it for transport. Everyone... Sir. Yes, sir. It is secure. Roger that. Affirmative.
Start console item. Oh, even when we went through the door? I didn't even notice that one. Because yeah, they left the other one. Notice that one. Maybe they're just... Let's keep in mind as well, sometimes you have people like returning and stuff, and you don't remember shit when you're going back to it. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we get something. I'll just wait till it basically fills in a mission itself. That means that it couldn't find anything. Let's actually try hard as well. Yeah. Hard count, Steve. Actually lost count on how many we are. Because yeah, we'll finish up this character's weekly basically and then jump to Div T. I was most of the way there on this one, so I was like, let's finish it off. Also, I wanted to make that put that predator mark together, which we did.
Additional hostiles detected.
Where am I? Missions on hard. I barely ever remember how they work. Okay. That doesn't sound right. Wait, what? Why are vectors with suppressors? Why do they sound so weird?
Additional hostiles detected.
Get on the other side! Put 'em all!
Just gonna wait for him to come to the edge here.
Warning.
Could have
Additional
just shot him.
hostiles detected.
I was waiting for him to stand still for a second, just so the stick would actually connect. That was actually just shy. Instead of being stubborn. Oh.
Candle and her staff are still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's. Word is that they've really trashed the place. It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games
Somebody
there
has to
together.
push the button.
I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do
Level
this
40
for,
is where
Agent.
Div begins. I mean, yeah,
Go get 'em.
Div 2 begins.
Warning.
To get to Kobe,
I feel as well
you'll
as
have to
having
pass by
the
some
level 40
contaminated
boost.
areas.
Even
There used to be
though
plenty of sick
just
people
as
being
much as
treated
like the
there
level 30 boost,
before they
it,
got shot.
puts people
So be
at
careful.
end game kind of unprepared. It depends also how Brooklyn is set up, because also if like Brooklyn just kind of carries you through and you know, kind of Woney has some parts where also like, but also it like kind of gives you a guided way of just like, hey, go this way, like
No
you have
agent
this
has
to do
joined your team.
and stuff. That might be enough, and then yeah, they can be already at the end game.
Stay calm.
Hey, Madam Kendall. Are you a Barbie doll? No, you're a Ken doll.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Kind of curious. Okay. Yeah, this guy is actually geared for hard. We're doing a little bit of different damage values there.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
That's fine. Let's go secure the roof.
There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big guns.
All yours, Agent. Alpha Escort, we have an agent on the roof. Has Candle made it to your position?
Affirmative.
I know
Sheriff's
this
staff
one.
just arrived. As soon as the hostiles on the roof are gone, we'll get her across safely. Just about got it. This ought to be easy. I need to reload.
So let's get this guy down.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
I do remember doing this mission quite a bit at some point, and that was just, I was missing like one exotic gear piece, and that was that short bow knee pad, holster, whatever it is. It's the thing that this guy drops, or this guy can drop.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
So I remember grinding this Also, this being a mission that has its highest difficulty only as hard, it was definitely a pretty low drop rate for it. Because of that, this is kind of like the one hard mission that I actually...
Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
We're off to a good start, agents. Wish I could have had your back out there,
whatever
but I
this
think we
is.
make a hell of a team
I'm
anyway.
gonna... Guys,
When you get back to the base, we'll
completion
talk
there.
to Candle,
We'll
and
give
we'll
him
see
a
what she can do for us.
GG. And yeah, let's go get that 10th one. Now, a week later, we're gonna rescue her again, yeah. Although, well, maybe she rescues us. Maybe we get caught this time and she rescues us this time. Wouldn't that be a plot twist? Let's see if we can match make for one. Otherwise, we'll just do a Lincoln. Or Lexington, I mean. I was saying it right a bunch. Subway Mark, sure. Even though, yeah, it is hard again, but yeah. Let's just get it in. Nothing else.
Locating auxiliary relay. Target
Oh,
acquired.
no.
Sub-level
I was
3.
gonna say, we're likely to be at least not at the very, very start of it. But you know, we are at the very, very start of it. Early on, I got 2 missions where I was basically
Alert.
loaded in
An agent is
and
now leaving your team.
instant boss fights.
Keep moving on him. Down.
I don't have that crate. But also I don't want to grab it
Warning.
now.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
But are they U.S. Army?
Word here is that Rhodes is a bit of a wild card. He's got the skills we need, but he's
Get
a little
away.
eccentric.
Oh, this is
Nice way
that
of
part
saying
with
he's a
carrying the
paranoid
thing,
jackass.
right? And I will have also to deal with some purple flame. And the hunters. Yeah, with the DLC, there's gonna be a ton of stuff to do and figure out with it as well. Which I'm kind of looking forward for.
We have intel that there are multiple.
Partially, I'm kind of
sites.
sad that there
We're looking to
aren't
burn out the infection,
rebalances,
along
but
with
on the
anyone
other
who
hand
tries
as
to
well, I'm
stop
kind of
them.
happy that there
Be
aren't
careful.
rebalances that lets me just play the game and then only have to just add to the like the exotic and the named thingies and guides and
This project was intended as an extension of the subway system.
that is
They
all
didn't get to finish it before the dollar flu hit. Then again, construction in New York always runs on its own schedule.
Activate power relay. Confirmed. Local power grid online.
Whoever just turned on the lights, you're either JTF or you're really fucking lost. Either way, thanks.
I'm JTF and I'm really fucking.
Warning. Readings indicate this
Also,
area
yeah,
is
2 dead
contaminated.
buddies. Just a few.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
Oh, they're above us.
Heads up, burning! Here we go! Do your job, people!
Get still for a second.
Activate secondary power relay.
Go do that. Oh. Over there.
Ah, shit. This job's gonna take more hands than I've got. You think you can follow directions? Because I'm gonna need your help.
Whatever assistance you need, we can handle it.
Good. Because I need some
Can
relay
I
boxes
follow
swapped out.
directions? Oh, is it this segment? How about you carry it? Where are we going? Oh. Yes. Oh, there's two of these, isn't there?
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Son of a bitch. It's actually working. No more bleeding current into lower Manhattan. A couple more hacks like that, and we're in business. So, that shooting, that was you, right? Thought so. I think someone might have heard.
Warning.
No.
You are
Yeah,
now
that's
entering
right.
a contaminated area. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
No, Isaac, you have it wrong. It is us who are... going towards the hostiles. They're not coming towards us.
Connect secondary power relay. Another agent has joined your team.
I mean, this guy takes it.
Leaving contaminated area.
Okay, I'll take it.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
But where are you pistoling? What is this guy? He just out of solidarity, just is like he feels bad for me. He's like, this guy has the pistol, I'll pistol too. Then
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
surprising that I'm at 90 stacks of striker. How does that happen? Elevator music. Yeah, this is... I'm happy this isn't the mechanic that stayed.
Activate power relay.
There we go. Hope you can see in the dark, because I need you in the control room to wrap this thing up. Sooner we get out of this fucking crypt, the better.
I don't remember where
Hey
they...
there.
Like,
Hang on a sec.
definitely remember they spawn something from there. The boss comes from the elevator and there's a spawn there, but I don't remember if it's like that one first or that one first.
Jesus, this thing is loud.
Also, they spawn over there somewhere. Right?
Okay, getting to work in the control room now. Just want to give you a heads up. It's gonna get real dark real fast. Can't get power to the base unless they do a reboot, so everything's gonna shut down for a minute. Oh, fuck me. They went top of the line.
That's how you know he's an engineer. He's turning it all off and on again.
Because these suckers can stand up to anything. They're a bitch to retool, but maybe we'll get lucky. What do you know? It's alive. Oh, crap. Cleaners. I thought you took care of these guys.
He didn't kill the entire faction. Yet. Oh, 6er. Wait, there was another person that was joining first, right?
More of these assholes? Really?
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Tell me that's more of your people in the elevator.
I mean, I can tell you
Don't have
that.
anyone else on site.
Then it's cleaners, and I'm fucked.
I mean, you already were. I wonder if anything of like Benitez and stuff carries over into it. If the story of Haven is talked about at all. As well in Brooklyn.
Jesus. All right, that's a wrap. System's clean, board is green, and we got enough
And
juice
here
to
do we
this
have to
place
go
up
up? I
like
think we
my
have to go up.
face. But lock everything down, so no one can come in behind us and fuck
This
this
is a
up.
demonstration.
You can't help
Yeah.
me with that, so might as well get your ass topside.
Yeah, I have to actually as well kind of round those out for a second account. Still need 2 patches and the
Readings indicate this area is
Scorpio
safe.
skin. So on average, that's going to be 6 caches and then 12 levels. That's very doable.
Agent, looks like the power grid is a lot more stable. Thanks to you, we're back in business. Rhodes is already on his way
Yeah,
back
GG
in,
here.
so no need to give him an escort.
Right now I'm gonna
I'll see you
interrupt
when you
group.
get here.
Warning.
Yeah, let's go pop our cache and let's go swap on over to Div 2.
Leaving the safe area.
Oh, what was it spinning? What was happening there? It's looking away for a second. Let's as well just setting it up already to swap categories in a second.
So here's something a friend of mine who did 3 tours in Iraq told me. You knock off a hostile leader.
Let's see what we get out of here.
I got something for you.
Brings us to New York, the present day.
Got a devil there.
I know a lot of you were all happy and shit when word got out that Colonel Bliss was dead. Because
And a nomad holster.
battalion. And sure as shit, once he was down, the whole thing was gonna fall apart, right? Well, not so fast there, Spark.
And the house.
You know what happened when Bliss
Best deals in the city.
Yeah, we got a showstopper earlier as well. So
Probably not a damn thing changed. Unless, of course, you consider Bliss some sort of tactical genius.
no. It's not going to be usable talent-wise.
Do not feed the
Oh, this thing cool-headed.
They are wild animals, and
On any build, I'm going to use this on, right?
The $5 said that the other guys have done the same thing.
Like, we're not going to
They still got someone making decisions.
keep either of those.
Got someone giving orders.
Swift and capable house. No, thank you. I'll just sell those all off. The one as well, there's not even a real reason to deconstruct them. Well, actually, well, they give a guaranteed diff tech, right? But like 1. I feel they should have been like 10 each or so at least, and then it kind of adds up over time.
No
I'm gonna
worries. Come back
actually, I'm gonna deconstruct them, but just get the other weapon
Feast
parts.
your eyes on Manhattan's best selection.
And clothes and stuff, or clothes, gear and stuff. We don't need to deconstruct because I'm full on fabric anyway. And most of the other things. Is this worth anything? No. Also, I already have 2 nomad sets, and they're basically set on their gear.
Main base of operations every morning at 0700. Beginners are welcome.
Man, if this was 4. Because a 212 is kind of close to like the max of purples, right? But yeah, it's 3% TTE. And not 4. So off it goes. Okay. And I have 2200 in the diff tech as well. We got some there again. Yeah, let's swap over to diff 2. Actually, before I go, let me just check how much skill kills am I at this point. It's gonna be in here. Okay, so yeah, another 359 skill kills needed. Seeing as I was like a month ago on 2000, it adds up over one. Yeah, let's just quit actually. And yeah, let's go back to div 2. Haven't been there for a while actually. And yeah, let's actually do the category swaps here. Can we launch div 2? Oh, interesting, actually. So the exotics coming out of those caches are level 40, I think. Somebody got it there on their hardcore, basically, opening a cache, it seems, and got an eagle bear, but it's 40. Yeah, let's load up here. Oh yeah, these two characters wearing that. Let's load into this character. First of all, as well, actually, let me check if I put the Lexington back and stuff. What I want to do next week as well is
detected.
let's go over here. Wait, why is okay? There we go. Just needed to be a reset apparently. I was like, wait, I am in the right scene.
Looking to deal?
I did it right, but then yeah, it needed to be rejigged there. Okay, I put it back in the stash then. Yeah. Actually, it is already 11. So it's like maybe we do a weekly. Atomic Roosevelt. It's probably still not a bad idea. Well, the thing is, especially with Master, that's going to take a bit. Maybe we just go into... Yeah, let's maybe do that. I'm just going to go do the... Actually, I don't know. If you're... Oh, actually, this the dailies also that. Yeah, let's go do that then. Let's maybe just do a bunch of conflict. But I'm going to jump into some conflict. I know, Pum, if you're up for it as well, maybe, or anybody else as well, if you're interested in that. Because, yeah, the daily and the weekly are overlapping conflict, so might as well go get them. And it's not a hard one anyway.
Safe
But
area
we'll
entered.
likely need 5 matches, which, you know, might take an hour-ish.
Come on over and
So let's
take
maybe
a
get that
look.
in and then...
Selection in the dis-
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So I actually need to deal with these mods here as well at some point. Let's just see. This can go. It's like that one and that one, and then put away a few of this character's ones. Still have this maxed out purple mod, purple crit damage mod, 11.5. But yeah, let's maybe get her started. Because both of those are there. Oh, I haven't done my... Oh, I did on the other character, of course. What is the scent, actually?
Combat
Not that I
simulation
need to
program
do it.
active.
Oh yeah, it is rat. So actually, yeah, some...
Another agent has joined your group.
Thumbs up for it. Let me actually jump into voice. Let's see. Because I wouldn't mind actually getting that weekly in just to have done it every time. But I don't know how you are for time. Because we're going to get the conflict one in. I think you'd be more up for that, right? And I can jump into Descent as well. Could have just actually matched my for that. But then yeah, let's take it to some conflict matches.
Hello.
And hey there, Bam. How are you for time? Wise.
I can do just the conflict. I
Okay.
can wake up in 6 hours and something.
Yeah, let's go to the conflict indeed then first. Because that's already... It's likely I'll go to the Descent after. Just for continuity's sake. Yeah, let's see if we get a match. There we go. Anyway, we have a daily and a weekly. So that works out. Both conflict. Yeah, starts well with Georgetown. Sniper. Oh, I saw. Is there really nothing better than Punch Drunk there?
Where?
No, I had the snipers built, but I'm like, feels like a waste. Although, yeah, you don't really have any other options. Because you already had like Providence, 2-piece Habsburg, Fox Contractors. Or Raldi, actually, yeah. If you're using the marksman, like.
Before you run out of reinforcements.
Because then you have 10 weapon damage, 10 headshot. That's going to be more worthwhile.
Hostile drone detected.
2 sharpshooters there, so that's where that's coming from.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
want to run through that, but partially also not. Let me go with this guy. Black and white.
Nice run in the middle.
Yeah.
Serious
Okay.
trauma detected.
Lots poorly.
Down two.
Incapacitated.
There's also another one in the
Agent vital
middle-ish
signs,
there.
0.
Oh.
An agent
Should have
needs
realized.
assistance.
I mean, there were two of them dead, so. I
Yeah,
tried to
one's
push.
gonna revived. No.
Agent down.
Oh,
I think
side as
none of
well.
them died
There.
because one is still downed, so
Yeah.
he's still waiting.
There's one in the on our roof. Basically.
Hostile defender drone detected.
I think he went for our roof.
An agent needs assistance. Agent killed.
Yeah, he's on the roof. I download the Xbox apps on my PC. Can I use my progression from Xbox console?
One is already close.
Xbox. Depends what the Xbox app
Boost
is.
about to come online.
Like that's just the thingy, right? That's just like that's not because PlayStation has the thing of like you can play like server from a server basically.
Vital signs critical.
Ah, they're on the left here.
Agent out of action.
Yeah, they already spawn camping us.
Down.
Yeah.
Agent
I
killed.
haven't done a thing to do yet, but mostly no, because the there's no cross progression. So unless it's like logging, unless you're doing something to be like in your Xbox thing, because there's also like that remote play kind of stuff, right, with your own Xbox. But I have no idea how that
Boost
all
is being
works
taken by
because
the enemy.
I don't have one.
The boost has been taken by the enemy.
Yeah, from ours already left.
Yeah,
Hostile drone detected.
good. Neither
One is already
teammate.
close.
Yeah, one's here.
The enemy is
Big
too
horn
strong. We might have to pull
thingy.
you out.
Agent incapacitated.
Oh, what did my teammate? Did my teammate just came for him?
Vital signs 0.
He did. Yay.
Hostile explosive.
Oh
signal
yeah, I'm
detected.
playing horribly as well. I'm not doing anything. Either.
close.
Yeah, there's stuff behind you already. What? Shut at me there?
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
You're running low on reinforcements.
Serious trauma.
Oh, there's
detected.
two on there. That makes sense.
Agent
So
out
when
of
you get
action.
that one. Or you got three.
Agent vital signs 0.
Oh, let's just not die and get mercy ruled out. Although I don't think that guy is gonna. And at least that still counts for one.
They forced you off the field. It's over.
I think I went like 0 and 6 there or something. Well, so yeah, we're just strong at. So we ended up just fighting 1 versus 3s or 4s the whole time. And sometimes matches
I
going.
almost killed 3, but I was alone.
Somebody left during the exit. Which button was it to? Oh, no, okay. Because yeah, they also didn't get to do that high of a score or anything. Zero and 5, yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, let's take it into the next one. And here you can see, indeed, getting some conflicting in. Daily and weekly are basically that. I hadn't done the weekly yet, and yeah, last day of it. And the daily as well today is conflict, so might as well get both. See what getting that this character to 100. Yeah, definitely a slow matchmaker this evening. Although, yeah, Monday evening. There's not going to be that many people on. I keep banging my mouse, or my mic. Did it
Me too.
earlier today as well. More than conflict. Oh, oh yeah, definitely. In my case as well. I've likely done more DZ still than Descent, but I've definitely done more Summit than any of those. Likely even more than Countdown as well. If we're going game modes. Come on, last person. We're searching for you. There we go. And they give us Wharf or Stadium. Or give us Georgetown again. Sure, why not? I feel this is my least liked map. Yeah, everything except the last guy is actually the same guys actually, even mostly. But yeah, the sniper guy is on that end as well, and two like high-end setups. So we're disconnecting. Oh, you mean it in that way? Wow. But yeah, both modes are actually pretty fun. So, well worth investing some time in both of them, actually.
Neutralize all enemies before you run out of reinforcements.
Well, actually, technically what this lady says isn't even true. We can neutralize them after we run out of reinforcements too.
Hostile drone detected.
It still works. We have that guy again. What's wrong with us? That guy's a little aggressive. One on the snipers on the left.
Detected.
Two on the left,
Alley.
one running through the middle, to the right.
Yeah.
One on the middle.
I can't cross over here easily.
I downed him on the truck. One is on the right side.
Got the drone. Gonna peek here.
Hostile hive detected.
Oh, there's
is by
one.
the truck again.
Yeah, one is on our side. One is behind us, basically, or at least behind these guys. Don't see him though. Where'd you go?
Immediate medical
No.
assistance needed. Agent out.
This guy has a habit of just leaving me today.
Agent
Every
killed.
time I go and try to support him, he goes and does something else. I'm just gonna like exit like he doesn't exist anymore. Just gonna act like that. I think beyond open world when the server
They're all
don't
going
like
right.
you.
They're all going right.
So that alleyway then?
I mean, they're still on their side.
Okay, their side, right? Gonna try to go and back this guy up.
Boost about to activate.
They're all there.
An agent needs assistance.
He's gonna slow him down.
Boost
Fall
now active.
back.
Hostile drone detected. Agent down. Agent out of action.
Did it again!
Agent deceased.
I need to like
Vital
ignore
signs
this guy's
critical.
existence. Like it's just not working out. I was like,
Allies are
let's
acquiring
go
a
and try to
boost.
maybe push it, help him. But
Boost has been taken by ally. Hostile seeker mine detected.
They're still in the middle side.
An agent needs assistance. Serious
one at
trauma
least.
detected. Agent out of action.
It gives him a chance as well
Agent
against
vital
that guy.
signs zero.
So it's focused on me.
Hostile fixer drone detected.
Oh, things like conflict and stuff. Like, but I can see if you're getting disconnects and stuff, that descent, for instance, yeah, isn't going to be a
I don't know
viable
what
thing
the
to do.
guy was doing, but what he did, he climbed on top of a
sending you a
truck, fully
specialization supply drop.
exposed, and tried to one-on-one me with, like, LMG at long range against Nemesis.
Hostile drone detected.
I mean, he was just special.
Agent down.
I'm gonna push to right here and help these guys with this fight.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly. The specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
That there.
Yeah, they are in the back side.
Hostile seeker mine detected. Hostile hive detected.
There's some cover here.
The enemy can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out.
There's one in the corner in the back.
An agent needs assistance.
Downed.
There's
No one's retreating. The fight continues. Halfway to the finish. The rogues have run out of reinforcements. You
Where-
can
what?
win this.
Oh, was that Pesty Ticks?
Serious trauma detected.
Maybe.
Spreading.
Agent out of action.
Oh no, that's that.
Agent down.
Is there any cover here?
Oh, he's already loose, yeah.
If you take position where I am, like you can take a shot in. But yeah, watch out for.
Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated. Hostile fixer drone detected.
Fix it. Haven't seen those in forever. Oh yeah, we can't toss grenades there.
Destroy the shield.
Boost about to come online. Boost online.
Downed one.
An agent
sure.
needs assistance.
Just to get the kills in.
Agent deceased.
Regulus hits.
Agent down.
And hey, the minister. DLC week. Oh well, technically
You
next
won.
week, right? But
Well done.
last week before the DLC, indeed. Because 27th, not coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. Yeah. That was our win as well that we needed. Now we just need 3 more matches likely. And I'm kind of, yeah, looking forward to it too. It'll be fun to go into a new season, new toys to play with, new factions, new area to explore. Like for me, mostly like I'll enjoy a lot just having, just walking through the whole of Brooklyn and just finding all the nooks and crannies. Wait, how did I top score that? What? Yeah, because I went 2-4. Because I got a lot of assists and revives and stuff like that.
Yeah. I went 7-0.
On his original life there.
Yeah.
And I was 83
I
there.
got downed only at the last shot that I received. That was the Regulus guy. Because I think the teammate that was last there with me was the guy that left you multiple times, because that guy pushed us. I was still like fighting him. I was just hip firing him. The teammate just turned around and ran away. He was just running away. And after he downed me, then he turned around.
Yeah. He left the oven on. You had to go check. And yeah, we'll have maintenance tomorrow as well. Actually, I'm curious to see if there's going to be a patch or anything with it. They didn't put out patch notes, but wouldn't be the first time that they sneak something in. Because I'm curious to see if they like solve any of the issues that are kind of created for themselves with the caches.
Yeah, I hope they fix that one, because I want to open my caches when my inventory is full.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one likely won't yet. That would put that out as a like a with patch notes. Hopefully that's fixed.
What do you mean with caches then?
No, I mean like the other issues, like, you know, because you can still get more than one page and stuff, right?
Oh, you mean that when you do one level and get 11 boxes? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like they've created a lot of problems for themselves with this set of game.
Again?
Can we go? And also the sniper gun is again there.
This guy's still there.
In any case, after this one, let's jump out and get cleaned up and kind of be in a different rotation then. Although we're likely not going to be, right? We're going to be in a rotation with these guys the whole time. Well, let's jump out and give it a try.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, 3 Georgetowns in a row. I feel this one's definitely kind of like the map I like the least. Partially because there's a bunch of places where it's long corridors and it's hard to push those. Like you need to... It turns it into a turtling fight of like, you know, both sides holding like a side of the alleyway and stuff.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Hostile drone detected.
One's in the middle, kind of covering the... Okay, the sniper's on the middle, covering the alleyway. Our alleyway.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs
Oh,
assistance.
they're pushing up, they're pushing up.
Down him. I downed him.
I lost sight of the other one.
Give me
Oh,
my
he's back
determined.
there.
That's my determined, thank you.
Why is this drone behind this thing?
Agent down.
Oh, he's under, he's pushing you.
Yeah. Oh, there's one behind me as well.
Vital signs critical.
There's one
Got him.
already behind this one.
Agent down.
I don't can finish him.
Agent killed.
Yeah, I got him.
Watch out, there was one already.
Yeah, I saw him.
Ahead
But I
and-
don't know where's the fourth one. Kinda stranded here.
Yeah.
Hostile defender drone detected.
They close here. They under the
An agent needs
roof.
assistance.
Okay, yeah, one in the alley behind. Well, that's some bad shooting on both our ends. Ah,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
my mouse was so far forward it hit my second monitor.
Agent killed.
I got him. I got the guy.
And that
Agent down.
clicked my right mouse, that's why I aimed out suddenly while I was
Hostile drone
aiming at him.
detected. Boost now active.
It's over here.
Yeah, one is close.
Oh, one's
because
close.
he's
Yeah,
shooting
in the
my
alleyway.
drone all the time.
The enemy has acquired the boost.
One is on like our left side. Yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, he's back here.
He's shooting my drone all the time.
Oh, there's two of them.
Immediate medical assistance.
The other guy's blind to this, apparently. I was hoping he would just come and help. But yeah, no, he's gonna die
An
too.
agent needs assistance.
I can't shoot because my
third
teammate all
one
he's
is
doing is
oh,
just standing in front of me.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Suddenly bulwark shield.
Agent incapacitated.
Bro, how can I'm trying to shoot at the guy that is pushing you. The Jaxi guy on the roof is standing in front of me, and all I'm doing is trying to shoot around him.
Agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I don't think our two teammates are very useful to us. If you cover me, I'll get this before release then.
They're coming through the middle now.
Is that shootable? No, it's behind the thing.
Got one.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I don't see... Oh, got into it. Yeah, I can't finish him there. Sage. They all go. They come into the left side now.
Oh, left side.
One is left side, yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. All the teammate did is he just saw the guy, instead of trying to shoot at him, just run away.
Oh,
And
on
opened the
left
line of
side.
sight on me.
Specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
I wasn't bleeding. Why was I slowed down there?
Agent incapacitated.
I haven't seen you use the Bighorn regen. Has per build. Why? Because I don't have one yet.
Сука, через, блядь, эту хуйню, блядь, автобус стреляете.
I'm gonna guess this guy is raging.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop.
We know the bliats.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by the enemy.
But he's not helping in any way affect the outcome here. He's actually...
Agent down.
The regular guy is behind the corner there.
Yeah. I think also he has determined up at this point.
No, he's a Regulus.
Yeah, no, but he
can't
also determines here and there. Adam earlier.
Yeah, but
with
he's
the...
helping
Oh,
the
he's
shield,
now
so he
regular.
can't determine.
No, that was sniping in the back.
An agent needs assistance.
Like, yeah, that. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, if you're... he just runs out there and just like, yeah, what outcome do you want from that? Guess I'm getting a bunch of revive things here.
Fight is halfway done.
Can I?
Oh,
nowhere to
wait, is
cover.
that one really up there? Oh, he is. Okay.
Charge my Umbra.
Only if that guy leaves the corner, I can actually shoot the guy on the
Corner
on the,
peeking.
Nah, I can't.
Like
This round, or we're going to have
a
to move
master.
It's my no spawn protection. Sure.
Ah, I didn't get my actual skill
Serious trauma detected.
because it was on cooldown with
Agent
you.
out of action.
It's trying to go mortar, but
Thank you, Jax, for standing in my face the whole time so I can shoot the guy that's sniping us.
Reinforcements are gone. It's up to you now. There's no pulling out.
yeah.
Just stands on the corner and I try to shoot.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Let's just end this.
Agent incapacitated.
I don't even know what to say.
Agent deceased. Boost about to come
He's
online.
gonna tilt it.
Agent down.
But I need to still make that.
You've been defeated.
I've kind of like the parts for it, but I haven't actually put it together. That would be actually nice to have. That's the way to go in conflict. Well, overall, yeah. Although no, well, the thing is, like it gets countered pretty hard by Bighorn. Regen builds are kind of the counter to that.
You are no longer in a...
Oh yeah, let's actually need to exit that. And Armor is really pretty good, also for the healing and its damage potential. But yeah, Bighorn is also. Thing is though, with Bighorn you need to kind of aim for headshots, which I generally don't.
Entering safe area.
End up not doing that too much. Let's pop all these. Unlikely just for the weekly, because the daily should be done. Yeah. Just for the weekly, we need 2 more matches, and just win or lose does not matter.
12 caches? Nice.
Nice doing business with you.
Oh, not this one, yeah.
Well, some of them also for the daily, like a resource one.
Good to be seeing you.
Until I should get one mortar into there, but didn't in the end. And you know what? Let's go bestie. They're gonna shake it up.
I repaired my China backpack on the status belt to have group in death. So now I'm even more annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so what do we need? 2 matches?
Yeah. Yeah, let's get those in. Maybe as well we'll be in a different rotation than the one dude. And hopefully as well, no more Georgetown. Is the game joking?
Okay, so it's that team is gone, but just some of them.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least,
that Jaxie was on our team last time.
at least he's on the different team because now I can vent my like anger on him.
Yeah.
Because
It's just a bunch of
my shots.
high ends and the striker at the end there.
I think sniping should be fine for this.
We still 11 of those mortar camping traps. Yeah, although we're not running into like skills that much here. But yeah, I have most of the pieces for that thing ready. Also for a Langmo high end. I have most of the pieces for that ready as well. But I've just been, we haven't been playing much of Div 2 this last week. And also this coming week. I'll leave that maybe just to happen with
you run out of reinforcements.
At the start of each season. Usually I spend quite a bit of time going through the build collection and just marking stuff for like getting altered and such.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
2, 3 on the right.
No.
1 in the middle.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
On the alleyway right side.
Yeah, one is close, one is right side, yeah. I don't see him though. One is climbing up on their roof.
Okay. Oh, their roof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push up with this Lou.
Downed him.
Assistance. Hostile striker drone detected.
Zero spotting drones.
Dead.
Isn't our teammate there releasing? So really think we're gonna make it to him?
Yep.
Because I'm not going up there. No way.
There's no one there yet. One is climbing up now.
I'm gonna go cover him.
Are you down? Now the Jaxie is trying actually when he's not in our team. What the fuck? He's just running like armor regen, all that. Running through the middle. Downed. Another one running from behind there. One is under your roof.
Yeah, 2 of them here. Stinger coming up. It's a red build stinger, so it's not too bad. Oh, does this guy flank him? Oh, nice.
Boost
One
about to activate.
downed.
No. I think we're gonna likely push for camping. Where's my hive?
Boost
I'm
online.
gonna get the buff because it's close to me.
The boost is being taken by allies. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Okay.
Allies have acquired the boost.
They're pushing too far. They're gonna. We're gonna flip
They're
spawns.
already in the spawn.
Yeah, they pushed too far as well. Which kind of sucks.
I mean, they're gonna spawn behind them now. At least they should. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, I think because they still have teammates in their spawn. I think they need to be. Actually, they haven't been wiped yet. Likely won't do that till they're wiped.
He's pushing me on the right side.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall back actually. A little bit.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Downed one.
C-Takes are always so annoying as they kind of make it look like it's coming from behind. There's one in the corner on the right side corner there. Yeah.
Oh, he's in the corner there. It's not just the stinger, it's the guy actually there.
Yeah. Oh,
Serious trauma detected.
but he got me too. We traded.
Agent incapacitated.
Zero.
Agent deceased.
See where I actually shoot you on console. This is status like one martyr. I could see it mirror. Maybe there indeed. You know, we haven't actually ran into any much skill builds. Like, yeah, we ran into a few snipers and yeah, bulwark. Well, actually, as well with the bulwark, I need to just remember when we see like that guy EMP sticky, like instantly. That should be my swap. But we haven't run into much. Like mortars don't show up that much, but status effect builds quite often show up. Mortars are more usually like if one team's getting spawn camped, they'll pull out. Someone will pull out a mortar. Didn't get to do much there. I was present, so yeah, this guy likely by getting a few more revives and stuff. Yeah, let's do one more match. Get our weekly in. I guess you're dipping out then afterwards, right, Bum? Or
Yeah, I need to wake up in 6 hours.
okay, yeah, then understandable. I think I'll go for my descent there, just the weekly. It is rad. We'll use up a little bit of that. And then likely call it after. And yeah, tomorrow Reanimated comes up, and then I want to make a short for it, so I'll actually do that in the afternoon, and then only stream in the evening. But then tomorrow, I think we'll also already start like a hardcore run.
Yeah, by the way, about the caches, when we were talking about that you get multiple from one level.
Mm-hmm.
I found out the way. I didn't find out. Someone showed it to me.
Yeah.
That if you do like specific thing that you can't, you're not gonna do it by accident.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it like that specific way, I did one level, and I claimed like 40 caches, and it's still going.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of brokenness. Where are people voting? Team elimination there. Oh no.
Skill build.
Are we getting pulled into team elimination?
Healer. They
Yeah.
have a healer.
They have they're a pre-made.
Yeah.
But also team elimination just takes so much longer. Should we leave?
Just leave.
Yeah. Let's just regroup in. Those guys want to play team elimination, which it's fine, but we just want to get a match in, and team elimination is just takes
Safe area detected.
about, like, I feel the shortest team elimination is the longest the skirmish can be. Oh, we have some OMN people.
Same to you.
Yeah. Dance master for them.
Another agent has joined your group.
Anyway, spawns later, then we'll take it on in. This guy has the wiggles.
Goodbye.
The wiggliest wiggles. Also, yeah, we're clones. Hey, where's my arm patch wrong? Right?
It changes for some. I think it's.
Oh no, now it's showing you correctly. Okay.
When you leave, like, maybe if I leave like a summit or descent, it just put some a random patch on.
God, have we had anything except Georgetown? No, right?
Nope.
All 5 matches were Georgetown.
Yep.
The fuck.
Oh yeah, this one is most likely trolling.
Oh yeah.
There's a different. No, he's not. He's just that level.
Okay.
I checked this character. He has 30 hours played.
Oh, okay, that was his only character.
A second one was 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So okay, that's gonna be 4v3.
Well, 4v2 because they also one other left.
Yeah. Okay.
Although that'll get backfilled.
I'm gonna still stay on sniping. Not go crit like I did before. Wanna get my aim good. Just wanna learn how to aim for headshots. Yeah.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Nemesis is allowing me to body shot multiple people.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I'll go aggressive on the left side.
Okay, chicken roof. Don't see anyone roof.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
They are all left. Don't see anyone on the right. He's kind of... Oh, one is on the right, one is on the right.
Is he coming up on the street?
2 on the right.
Okay. I'm gonna cross over to right then. Trying to cover that side.
There's a sniper in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, one is... I don't see the other one. Oh, he's in there. Oh, nice. I have a skill build player here to steal my kills.
No.
Agent down.
We'll get some assists. And also some revives. I'm gonna push the right side here.
Okay, he wants a sniping battle. Here gets it. Pep.
Where is he?
On you, I think, somewhere. And he's in the back. Like, far back.
Oh, yeah. think I flanked it.
Yeah, they are still on the left side. Some is climbing on the roof. I got him. There's still one on the left side.
Ah, I got flanked.
Serious trauma detected.
Myself
Dead.
flanked. How did I live there? Yeah, 2 on me.
You have 2 on you, yeah. I'm pushing. Yeah, I don't see them there.
Boost about to come online.
Oh. Because one of them was the purple guy.
Okay.
One of
so
them.
you had 1 on you. Why are you lying?
Boost now active.
Yeah. Thing is, I was shooting the sniper. I was like, I want to kill the sniper. At least that's a guaranteed kill. And I was like, I'm gonna die to the other guy, but then I didn't die to the other guy.
Yep.
Going for the boost.
Yeah. Explosive seeker mine
Yeah, going for
detected.
the boost. Yeah, they all on the spawn.
Allies
Yeah.
are
One
acquiring
left.
the boost.
Damage. What's good?
Hostile defender drone detected. The boost has been taken by allies. Hostile hive detected.
I think he was standing here. Oh yeah. This was his placement.
Hostile seeker mine detected.
That's a spot.
Yeah, that was the placement the guy was trying to snipe the whole time before.
Alright. That's impressive.
An agent needs
Okay.
assistance.
Bro is literally pixel peeking because I don't see him, but he's shooting through the.
Yeah. You gotta expect that here.
They messed up my streak. This could have been like third match where I was 0 deaths.
They finally got you.
Yeah, I need to report them for cheating because I'm the best, right?
Hive detected.
If they kill me, they're cheating.
That's the only way. What else could it be? I'll put it there. No,
If the enemy doesn't turn this around,
Nice.
they'll be pulled out.
just put it there.
I managed to activate the Mercer.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Hostile bombardier drone detected.
Bombardier drone.
Bombardier drone.
Agent down.
Yes, that corner peak.
Hostile
He's just shooting
explosive
through the
seeker
corner,
mine
literally.
detected.
Oh, yes.
I see him peek for a second, then he gets behind the corner.
Oh, one's pushed out, one's pushed out, one broken out. Another one as well. Which one?
Nope, I don't see
Exodus.
him.
I saw another person by the truck.
Maybe I can get tech kills.
Hostile defender drone detected.
It's 30 seconds, I don't think I can get a tech 50 kill.
Friendly claiming the supply drop.
Oh, they're pushing.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
An agent needs assistance.
Where is he? Oh, he's there. I didn't even see him.
I got him. And also Mercy roll in 5.
Hostile seeker mine detected.
Come give me a
Victory.
hand.
They won't be coming back
There
now.
you go. Which one? Vigilance class are knee pads. I think even without like whatever Pomic's running now, you can like one-shot body shot with Nemesis, right?
Yep. Only if they don't have too many
inspect you.
bookers.
Mistake.
I'm
But yeah,
running
let's.
all my
Oh wow,
programs.
we got to level 84 and a lot. That's the weekly being completed there. Oh yeah, let's exit that.
You are no longer
I shall inspect.
Now I'm like a full sniper build, so
Okay.
it's not the one with Nemesis. But if they don't have too many blue cores, I can body shot them.
Yeah, it also indeed kind of depend on the enemy, of course. Maybe this, for instance, what? Oh, okay, so that's like a full red that was running.
But the one that I have for the Nemesis, I have 3 blue cores. And I still can body shot if they have like 1 blue core.
Yeah, is that with hotshot as well, or just high end?
High end.
Right.
It's Coyote, chest, 2 pieces of Walker and Harris, Contractor's Boxes. It's great build with Lexington, then Nemesis on top. So if it crits, I can body shot even like a little bit more blue cores.
Yeah, I've definitely been. When I was a little bit more red with this thing. It's also actually why I keep it this blue. Is otherwise you can get body shot pretty easily by sniper. Yeah, let's pop all these caches, and yeah, we went from 81 to 84, I think, there as well. Yeah.
Glad to see you,
So,
Agent.
slow but steady progress.
Nice doing business with you.
Actually, did those dailies and weeklies also give? Some of
Only the
these?
weekly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the weekly only. You know what? Let's claim all these as well. Just to have it then. But yeah, I'm done with the cosmetics. So
I hope tomorrow the descent rotation is gonna have the last calm that I need.
Oh yeah, likely.
And so I can have 90 out of 90 and have everything.
Because
wait,
so did you miss one of those like late ones then?
I don't know.
Ah, okay. But yeah, it's been going like up and up and up, basically.
I was like, I think I missed only 1 week
Mhm.
where it was doing like the 7 comms, and only once I missed. I looked at the
simulation program
Division 2 Discord,
Mhm.
where they keep track of it, what they got, and all of them they got I already had, so I didn't miss anything.
Ah, okay.
So I'm thinking maybe just the last one here is gonna have what I need.
Okay. Yeah, then because yeah, we'll have rat as well starting at the week with, so we'll likely get that in. Oh, actually no, rat is flipping and it's in the last hours of it. Okay. As I was gonna flip to something else, but maybe we'll have some envy again next week. Or although Nemesis run is like doesn't really matter which rotation. But yeah, I'm gonna go start that Nemesis run actually. But then also I'll let you.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I'll let you get to bed.
Yeah, so I don't ramble here too much.
But yeah, I'll likely catch you tomorrow.
Enjoy the run and laters.
Have a good night.
Deactivating shade protocols. Entering combat
Hop off the voice there. Well, actually, I don't know if anybody is interested in a Nemesis because I could still back out. But,
combat simulation program
activated. If you are, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going here. But I could back out still. I might take a mulligan here already. Actually, yeah, let's take a mulligan, and also I need a buy break. Actually, I now realize. Let's exit out for a second. Start to load back in, and then yeah, I'm gonna run for a quick buy break, and then I'll be right back.
Facility.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Shade tech prohibited. Access denied. Deactivating Shade protocols. Entering combat simulation program. Safe area entered.
No bad. I'm gonna just go for a Nemesis run. Just get the weekly project, and actually, I kind of forgot. I've been trying to just do the weekly projects each time still. Not that they matter at all, because I have the project, or I have all the comms. But I've just been keeping it going. But yeah, actually, if you, I don't know, if you do want in for a Nemesis, feel free to let me know. Because I can still back out and go in togethers.
Difficulty rating medium.
But yeah, I'm just gonna go for a loop 4 Nemesis.
Initiated. Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted
Keep
doors.
finishing the projects. Because actually I thought I'd done it this week, but in the end, because earlier this week I did do a deep run. But that was, of course, I chose to do it on character 2 just to get there. Because the, you know, where it says loop this many at the door, that's per character. So this character already had 51, so I was like, you know what? Let's get somebody else's character or some other character's number up. So, hey, and early trauma. I already have Lucky Shot as well. Although likely I'll overwrite Lucky Shot at some point.
Enter new location. Difficulty rating.
Because in here, yeah, I especially want to have Steady-Handed and Eyeless. And then and Allegro, Unhinged, Obliterate, Surgical, Strained. And then for deep runs, normally we take Intimidate, but here I'm likely going to take either Vigilance or Pummel. Likely more Vigilance. And then hopefully we get a decent exotic.
Hostile construction initiated. Constructing hostile combatant.
So which door was it there? Let's get this door first. One guy spawned there. And yeah, those barrels sometimes handy.
Console.
Save my SMG ammo for later.
Supply station available.
Obliterate, definitely. Because I have an ER, I have still 10% crit chance, even without surgical there yet, just from the base ones. And that's kind of why you want to get that crit chance. That opens up a few of those talents. Well, 10% crit chance isn't great for Obliterate and will not like get it up quick. It's still better than nothing.
Construction initiated.
Take him out!
Also, I'm being way too aggressive for like loop 1 solo.
Console active.
But it's fine. We'll live or we won't. Don't want to reroll. Also, oh, oh wow, really? Actually, yeah, that was really the last thing we did, right? I'm hitting my R button and nothing is happening. Still from that last deep run. My reload key is unbound because you do that for NV. Because once you have bullet hell, you don't want to accidentally. But sometimes even with bullet hell, you accidentally can hit reload and it'll reload and break incessant.
Easy.
But also even before that, you don't want to hit reload accidentally before you have bullet hell even. So I unbind it, but then I hadn't rebounded yet. So for a second there, at the start of it, I was like, wait, did I just... Am I just... Is my hands positioned weird that I'm not hitting R correctly? But no. Don't want to take braced. I also like at least preservation. Oh, there we go. Eyeless. That works. 2 rerolls is expensive though. Should still have enough for 1 slot. It's gonna be a red slot though.
High value target.
Because on the yellows as well, I just need steady handed really, and that can go over lucky shot. Because here as well, actually, I'm like not going into cover really.
Hostile construction initiated.
Neither of these two.
Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
Oh, it's everything here. Okay. That works out. She's just wiggling from that still. Should have saved that actually for the boss. But getting 3 kills with it is also not the worst. I'll have eyeless in a second. There we go. Oh, trauma's blind. Let's not get flanked. Let's clear our flank. And then sometimes movement is... When we're talking positioning, we're also kind of talking movement. Because I could just sit statically over there somewhere and fight. But it's much better for me to just keep moving and make it hard for them to get me easily. Plague or adaptive? So I'll just go for Plague for its... On the Nemesis, it's going to be more consistent. Yeah, let's take reds for now still. Because I don't have a skill yet that yellows would really benefit from. Also, yeah, actually, if each cache is like 297 or whatever it is, 290 something, right? I'm getting close to the point where I could buy 100 caches. It's not a bad deal. Exotic cache. Oh no, that's even reconstructed caches, right? Exotic caches are cheaper. Okay. 100% fire cam. I'm not gonna take the boss room. Actually, this is loop 2, right? I'm still missing loop 1, but can we even get boss rooms at loop 1? Yeah, I'm missing loop 1 and loop 6 still. Below 10. with their like how much NSA tech we get. Although the pattern is kind of clear. It's only weird that the pattern isn't like a full.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating medium.
It is a decimal pointed number.
Hostile construction initiated.
I don't know which faction I'm fighting. This is dangerous.
Spawn from highlighted doors.
There's an outcast. Could have been a little more deadly there. Two rerolls. Two rerolls for a skip. That's not a good price. Another bathroom. Also, you're actually in the lower loops. Bathrooms can be deadly.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating medium.
Otherwise, we're on 29.
Hostile construction initiated. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles
Pretty
spawn
far
from
behind the
highlighted
curve, actually.
doors.
I realize now.
Console available.
Game really isn't being nice to me today. First 5 Georgetowns in a row. Because even, yeah, 2 easies is 14. So that's 48. Like, at best, I'm going to exit with 48.
Room selected. Difficulty rating easy. Constructing hostile combatant.
Okay, let's put that there.
Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
Standing
Console active.
Although it did give me a fire cam, so that's at least nice of it. Yeah. Which other one do I need still? So yeah, surgical, bayonet. Surgical, and then yeah, just either vigilance, likely, or basically whatever I get. Yeah, so 48. This also looks like a past Loop 5 Nemesis, most likely.
Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors. Constructing hostile combatant.
Aw, I hit the edge there. I was gonna say, that's not gonna do anything with it.
Console active. Supply station available.
Forgot actually how fast
New location.
what is the reload on the MP5 nowadays? They've played with these real. This one isn't one of those like 1.8s or something, right? What is MP5? MP5. Oh no, it is, yeah. It is 1.8 actually. 1.8. No, 1.79.
Hostiles constructing. Hostile
So
spawn from highlighted
left
doors.
and mid right.
Hostile construction.
That's annoying
initiated.
splits. Sir. Oh, also you didn't die to that pesty tick? Over here.
Come out shooting. I'm in support.
Oh yeah, let's take a yellow with a fire cam. And onward. What for two? Oh yeah, we just need red. Let's need to get some med packs then. Don't like them four in here. But a PB would be a second SMG. Let's go with them four. And now we're entering with 48, which is kind of sucks. That usually means we're gonna go to past. We'll have to do loop 5.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating easy. Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
So
Constructing hostile combatant.
kind of like daydreaming almost there.
Console active.
Give me the other one. I mean that's other one. No, I mean steady-handed. Give me steady-handed.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating easy. Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors. Hostile construction initiated.
Got a single hollow point.
Console available.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like the fire cam. Especially in these early loops. Let's take an adrenaline rush, and then at least I can take intimidate if I have to, or like if I see it, I can take it. Also to just not keep re-rolling. But yeah, the game's not being nice to me with. Because also like I have these two, but I really need surgical. You know, maybe just take an adaptive for its crit chance.
Constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors. Hostile construction initiated.
I fucking got you. Gotta
Console active.
And hey, Anders. Is it for rogues with the Nemesis, even with solo play? What, how do you mean? Oh, well, do you mean just as in 4 enemies? No, it's the way that Nemesis work is basically just group size. So If you're solo, there's just one. But also, yeah, they're not rogues. is more the thing that was like confusing me there. Oh, actually, we got all easies, I think, there, right? So actually, this puts us at 76. Okay, so we're kind of on curve again.
Selected. Difficulty rating.
So we just need 2 easies in the next one.
Hostile
The
construction.
game heard me
initiated.
bitching and was like, okay, I'll throw you a bone.
Constructing hostile combatant.
But in general, it's for instance, the summit and just rogues and hunters as well in the rogue summit, and just general rogues wherever you meet them is basically group size +1, but Nemesis is just group size.
Console online. Supply station online.
I'd love a surgical game. Because also the Nemesises are closer to hunters than they are to rogues.
Difficulty rating.
Just because they have the ability to hack. Oh, nice.
Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors. Hostile construction initiated.
I got this.
I'm decently powerful. That sticky feels so much better in 2 than it does. Earlier we were playing some Division 1 and got myself bitching at the way it works there. Here basically whenever you do the instant use, it's just gonna go wherever it was then. Even if it technically can't. So for instance, if I instance use like this and then quickly get into cover, it's just gonna shoot through the cover there. But in Division 1 it actually like shoots even with like a delay backwards almost. So it's super annoying. Yeah, let's keep taking reds. Okay, yeah. So that loop was all easies, so that actually made up for the earlier loops. If we get 2 easies here, we're getting Nemesis after 4. And I kind of want Nemesis after 4. I have Trauma, that's the important one. I have 2 good skills. Hopefully a good weapon to go with it here. I might take the Blinder. Because that's a really good skill against the Nemesis too. But I already have Fire Cam. Although Blinder also would trigger Eyeless. And but SMG would also be nice. What's the reload on the MPX nowadays? 209. AUG 231. How is the AUG so bad? Like the AUG I feel is really like has gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to the SMGs. Because already like super low on the burst table, and then it has a shitty reload, and yeah, that actually puts it really low on the sustain table as well, of course.
Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors. Hostile construction initiated.
And yeah, unlike in groups where on loop 4 it's 2 waves, it's still 1 wave. 2 waves doesn't start until 6, and we're unlikely to see 6. Oh, those are 2 easies. Nice. Nemesis after 4 it is.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating easy.
The
Hostile
game made up for its early early annoying me. I forgot to buy a slot.
Hostile spawn from
And a
highlighted
med pack.
doors.
Yeah, that means we'll just have 5 red slots.
Console.
Because if I had bought the med pack there, I would have grabbed one. That would put me on 3. And then I could have bought one with Nemesis, and then I wouldn't have had to buy a refill instead. Anyway, we just need 2 mediums, so...
Entering new location. Difficulty
Is
rating
it 2 room? Who counts as 1 loop? No, so each loop is 4 rooms always.
Hostiles
Basically, the loop ends after a boss arena. So we have 4 normal rooms and then a boss arena as well, actually, so 5 rooms, actually. We just consider the boss arena to be, you know, it's not a room, but it actually kind of is, right? But yeah, we have 4 rooms and then we do a boss arena and that's a loop.
Console available. Supply station available.
We'll take a few rerolls then. Unhinged tree without... I'll just take that preservation. Unhinged tree without steady-handed. Oh, actually, no, I have steady-handed. Should have taken unhinged. I thought I still didn't have that. Oh, okay, so actually, I have most of the things. So if I just need, like, a surgical would be nice. 15% instead of 10.
Difficulty rating easy.
Because it is the last room.
Construction initiated. Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
Or we pick a talent.
Console online.
Yeah. Let's fill that up with that then. Oh, that one. And yeah, so here we go to the boss arena and then Nemesis.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating high value target.
So,
Constructing hostile
Lewis
combatant.
right.
Hostile construction initiated.
A mid right. Okay.
Keep moving. Can't see a fucking thing.
But can you feel a fucking thing? I'm shooting you. Where did you guys go? Oh, up on top. I've been playing some Warframe. I know we played some Warframe this afternoon. I keep doing the button combination that would be normally the actually the game calls them like bullet jumps or bullet something, bullet hops, or I forget already. How about you stay there for a second? I like prep both doors. And sometimes you have to be smart like that. Just that guy was blinded, so I could just leave him for a second. And by doing that, I could prep both doors. So that, you know, we'll catch most of the wave as it comes out. Today my time's on and the rest. Well, the actual reset isn't until another 10 hours or so. Because everybody gets it at the same time. Oh yeah, one more red. Let's go fight a nemesis. I'll also likely be the end of it for me for today. Once we're done with it. Also, yeah, tomorrow there'll be a maintenance. Yeah, I should have bought the slot, but yeah, instead we'll buy 2 armor kits. We'll buy some of that, but then I need to buy a refill. Any flame rounds? No. Let's put some hollow. I should both are 850, right? So let's put some hollow points there. And then everything else in ammo. Yeah.
Entering new room.
And I bought the refill in med packs just because to go to 4. Because otherwise we would just pick up 1 there. But that was just also my mistake for not using the shop at loop 3 or loop 4.
Program activating Nemesis.
Nemesis.
System malfunctioning.
Come over here, Nema Uncle.
System reactivated.
Damage in with the eyeless. Oh, well, not eyeless, but... I wanted those too. I could just wait for my trauma, but wait.
Terminated.
And then scaling on these guys. Well, as well there. We did get decent enough talents to do some damage there. So that helped out. 32. Not too bad. But yeah, I definitely forgot to buy some slots there. Could have taken one more unhinged as well at some point, which I didn't. Oh no, I'm just leaving. No better rolls in the vendors. I think that one from Cassie the last 5 years. I mean, the thing is, so Division 1 has that a little bit where you just kind of wait for a lot of items for the vendors because they have the whole mod system with weapons. And that actually never feels good. Like, you don't feel like if you get the drop that actually, you know, has a dopamine hit with it, when it's just like, oh, it's on the vendors, it's, you know, oh, it's just on the vendors. There is no, like, sense of achievement or anything. Let's keep in mind, there has been sometimes, like, we've had basically unicorns or super unicorns even on some of the vendors from time to time. Super unicorns are a little bit more rare, but especially, for instance, like double yellow Grupo or something, or like Lengmo pieces with crit chance, crit damage, or some such. Those sometimes pop up, and then they're kind of worth it. But yeah, the rolls are always going to be pretty low, but that's... I feel I'd rather have the vendors, you know, not be too big of a part of how we get our loot too much. They have other uses, you know. We still care about them for, like, the crafting parts and stuff. Great. Yeah, that was a clean fight there. Nemesis fights are also just... because it's a very reactive fight. It really depends what the Nemesis does, how cleanly it goes. But that one, pushed close real quick, because that's also a thing. If they like kind of stick back, they pushed close. They gave me a chance to kind of shoot them. And then also they didn't like do anything silly. But sometimes, especially with like 4-man, we've seen it. Sometimes, you know, they just 3 of them push together and just come up into that area and just, it's like, unless sometimes we still win that, but that's more like, but yeah, it's a really low chance for a win at that point, because they just tear through us. This all maximize by 6, yeah. But yeah, the thing is, that's kind of like that. It never feels like, if we had 12 crits on a vendor one time, you know, you would just fill up all the 12 crits and just, or like a 13 BFE or something like that, right? There wouldn't be anything rare left. Because they still have value in other ways, like even, for instance, for expertise, just that they each sell a named item. When you're starting out, just buying 20 of these and donating them, that's going to be one of the cheapest ways to like get early proficiency in. So, do you know if the loot coming back at May 27th? Why would it be? It's going to be back. I mean, well, you mean the special one, right? The dropping the harvest and stuff like that. I'm gonna guess whenever we get a next event. I wouldn't think they would put one at the start of the season, but they'll likely do, if nothing else. So what would be? Yeah, no, they need to put something in because it's mid-May. If nothing else, last year we had the summer event that was like mid-August. That would be like the next guaranteed event, but they've been filling up the calendar. So they'll likely do something maybe in June or something, or like end of May. But yeah, that's more tied to when they do special, you know, the special projects and special events like that. So, but yeah, we don't know exactly when the next one is going to, because yeah, they've been, you know, like this year, they've been adding in several just to make him happen more often. Because otherwise, yeah, August definitely, and then we have the Mooncake event, and then Halloween, or maybe that's in different order. No, Halloween isn't like November, right? So Halloween, and then Christmas. So they still likely need to add like 2 more events in. So we'll see what they do with that. Actually, that might get answered. So there's going to be a live stream. The 21st, so Wednesday. Might be a good question to put forward for them then, like what events are planned. But yeah, let's run into that here. We got our Nemesis run in as well, and even though actually I don't per se like need it. Because I have all the comms, but I like getting it done. We'll run this week this way. We're gonna go raiding on the Twitch end as we always do. I'm gonna go find someone for us to raid and run that the evening with. Okay, yeah, let's go raid Noble, who's just is kind of getting going into Div 2, as yeah, we've encountered him a few times in Div 1 already. There's something here. Yeah, it's actually longer time now as before. Yeah, they keep forgetting to kind of turn them off as well. At some point, they should just go, it's always on. They don't need to per se like have it be event based. Because also with all of these events, like he's been active, because especially Christmas, he was basically Christmas event ended in like mid-January, and then he was still active all the way to like the Valentine's event. So, and then the Valentine's event was there, and then he was active for that. So they keep kind of forgetting about him. And Am I doing the DZ projects every week also? No, only if they're conflict. Because I haven't been messing around much with DZ. That still doesn't interest me that much, but I've been getting back into some conflict. We like earlier today did a bunch of conflict. Because also, yeah, the daily was conflict, so we got both of them in. Kind of want to get this character to 100. We're getting there. I'm on 84. So likely next time there's a 3 times or whatever. How many times was it? I don't even remember. How many times conflict XP we get. We'll reach the 100s. Let's go raid Noble. I'll be back tomorrow, only in the evening, likely. And then tomorrow, I'll likely actually... We'll see how that goes. I will likely start with doing some prep work for the refactor build showcase. I just want to make a few spreadsheets, kind of putting the turrets up against the turret and drone, or normal turret and drone. And also, especially for that red refactor, kind of setting it up against Redify and kind of how much damage they do. And just, I want to have a few of those points at the ready. And we'll likely do the refactor build showcase later in this week. But then also after that, I might actually, we'll jump onto second account, and I'm going to start fresh hardcore. I didn't lose mine, but I'm already going to turn that watch alt slot on that account into... Oh, I need to then... I'll likely do that tomorrow afternoon. I would like to empty out how many watch points they have there. Like, there's a watch alt in that slot that's like still like halfway filled in with like 4K or such. I should empty that one out, and then... but I'll likely do that by myself tomorrow afternoon. We'll just turn it into some... Actually, I might turn it... Is there a Lengmo available this week? I might just turn it all into Lengmo. Summit I've been doing here and there. Actually, so this week I did it on 2 characters just because it also comes up a lot with Burden of Truth. But yeah, let's round it out there. I'll be back tomorrow, and as always, have a good night.